Yeah.
And now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.
Gary Hebert, the man, the myth, the legend. I was amazed, and I was looking to become a better skater myself, and I wanted to be like Gary.
When you look at a guy like this, he's one of the most talented people in his profession. He's been given gifts by God.
It can get frustrating at times when you're trying things that, that maybe don't come as quickly to you as other things. And, you never really felt that sense of frustration with Gary. It was always about improvement and positive reinforcement.
Was it really the end? Was that head injury really the end? God has called Gary to continue to be a blessing to others and to be a passionate example.
My name is Gary Hebert, and this is the World Academy of Hockey, otherwise known as the Inside Edge.
I would recommend anybody that have a chance to come to his hockey school. I think it'd be well worth it. It'd be rewarding to all the kids and anyone he coaches, from whether it's an adult, a professional player, to a little kid like a Mike or a Squirt.
Gary, from day one, has been instrumental to my hockey career. I started out as a potential Division III player, and Gary brought me single-handedly through high school and into a top Division I prospect. I owe it all to Gary, the biggest legend on and off ice there's ever been.
Listen, watch, learn, be confident, and have faith. Those are the answers I was brought to. Yet, I only now am really learning how truly important those 5 things are.
Through preparation, through appropriate thoughtfulness and thinking, we can learn to untie the typical knots between our ears that drive us into underachievement and underperformance. And lo and behold, we can learn things to fulfill our God-given potential.
Gary has the innate ability to make people not only better players, but better people. The life lessons they learn from Gary are incredible.
I can always remember leaving that rink knowing as a player I got better, or I had something to improve on to get better. And I think that's what you excelled on as a coach, is giving us the knowledge to know what we needed to do to get better.
There's coaches who know the game, but can you communicate and create passion in your kids and in your players? And Gary's able to do that.
Gary's got great knowledge and the great hands, but more importantly, his ability to connect with people and care for them. His communication skills, to me, really stand out, separate him, and that's why he's one of the best, in the world.
Gary's a legend. He's a special, special man.
The Jeff Meacham Network,
Multiverse of Media. For over 15 years, the recognized symbol of excellence and the standard bearer in coverage of sports and entertainment.
It's Wednesday! You know what that means. We are about to take care of some business, big business in Boston, as we bring you this special live watch event tonight for AEW Dynamite. Big business. Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to a pre-show here at the JMN Multiverse Media. You know what this is from the Simple Man of the Simple Brand and the voice of JMN, forever grateful for professional wrestling. Damn it! And my name is Noel Foster, but I am never alone, as I always have a dynamic partner where there always is a duo, sometimes a trio. As you see right now, we have the Renegade of Wrestling, JJ Williams, CEO of Cassidy 18 Studios. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in. Please subscribe, comment, tell a friend. And if you want to dictate the conversation, don't even dictate, super chat, as simple as that. Cassidy Studios. I want to give a shout out to JMN Multiverse and Media friend Walter Cruz, who is also live at the event. Hope he has an incredible time as his first live AEW. That being said, JJ, good to see you. Are you ready to go for Wednesday night?
I am definitely ready, bro. This card looks freaking stacked, and that's why we are here ahead of the announced schedule time, which is why I'm giving James a little bit of a reprieve and not blowing his phone up yet. You know, he knew about the change, but if we all know James, he's probably waking up for a nap right about now, having to boot his computer up. For that, we will digress. But stacked card tonight, man, definitely looking forward to it. Very quickly, before we get into running the card down, $2 super chat from Daniel, sending positive vibes for Jeff Meacham, and another $2. Here's another $2 for you, Jeff. Say his name and he will appear. No, it's not Jeff Meacham, but it is the Heeb man, James Hebert.
Hi, I'm here. Hello.
Good deal. We got both J's here. I'm not with J&J Security. I'm with JJ Williams and James Hebert as we bring the three-person panel back tonight for the special stacked AEW Dynamite.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow! Corrected.
Another $2 super chat from Daniel. It's Wednesday night boss time. Thank you very much for all the love, Daniel.
Yeah. Again, tonight's just about having fun, enjoy life, enjoy wrestling. I always encourage to protect your mentality. I also always employ priority for passions. But tonight is just going to be a very fun night, no matter what may unfold, no matter what may not unfold. We don't know. It's just going to be a fun time here as we come together for professional wrestling. Damn it! But that being said, Jeff, good to see you. Again, it's just good to hear you also. Again, I know that several of us are going through unique times, including my mother right now, who is asleep after what my family did. But again, I hold no resentment because the Lord tells us to forgive, and I try my best. But Jeff, good to see you. How you feel about tonight's AEW Dynamite in Boston?
I'm happy for Boston that I'm not in Boston. I feel like shit. I got the phone with JJ. 11 o'clock, brother, roughly?
Give or take, yeah.
Give or take. I've since spent the last 5 hours heading down the hall and back in various shades of green.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to kill time. Sure.
You know, not Moné green either, you know, as the heavy rumor is tonight.
Oh, no. Dude, you got to love we're not going to surprise y'all one damn bit. Like, let's just put this shit on the seat covers. Like, what the hell?
I mean, it's the internet. Nothing's a surprise anymore. I don't blame the man. Let's face it.
I don't either. At the end of the day, like Tony wants to get that crowd hyped because if you know she's coming, you're like, all right, when is it's like, God damn, y'all.
Mercedes type out Boston with the
like,
bro.
Yeah, I mean, Walter posted. Shout out again to Walter, who's there live.
Yes, we love Walter. Yes.
You know, I'm sure he'll try to pop in at the end of the event, you know,
Yeah.
before we sign off. But
Yeah.
well, he posted a picture in our group chat, and I had to message him. I was like, dude, first of all, congratulations on being that guy, Josh. Like, and second of all, you might want to delete that because, as far as I can tell, I'm the only person that's seen it.
Oh,
So
yeah, well.
you might want to delete that so that, you know, we can have genuine live reactions. But I mean, if you guys have seen it elsewhere, then we may as well address the elephant in the room.
Wait.
You know?
Wait. What do you mean? Because I don't know what's going on now.
Oh, well, okay. Well, now I'm Josh. Cool. Okay.
No, honestly.
So just to go ahead and get it out there, since apparently it's circulating on the internet, it's in group chats. There were signs on the seats that said like Moné crew.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Like, it's one thing to have Boston.
Like, look, we already pretty much figured it out, Tony. You know, one of those choose your own adventure books where you figure everything out by the double S dollar sign.
Oh shit!
But was that really necessary?
Oh, Jeff hit the only one that's supposed to die.
I'll bring Jeff back in when he comes back on camera. Apparently, it was too much. He had to make another run to the bathroom.
Apparently, you gave him something to hear about that was so spontaneous it caused internal combustion. And we'll also hear tonight from the only Rebel Osprey. And it looks like Tony Khan's also working very close to try and get Stardom involved in AEW, as the president of Stardom is also there tonight at the event.
Sorry, Jeff, for almost killing you.
Yeah, spontaneous combustion, spontaneous upshot. Whatever you want to call it. No, it's all good. Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Yeah,
I was gonna save this to talk about last as we hype the matches up, but since we've already addressed the elephant in the room, let's go ahead and make it the first thing we talk about, because
there you go.
Is there really any other match on this card that makes sense for her debut than this one? Right?
No.
Like, I have been saying it for weeks. Like, ever since they announced Big Business in Boston.
Yeah.
Y'all know I put it in the group chat. I was like, she needs to debut either during this match or after this match. And there have been people online saying she deserves her own segment. She should be the main event segment.
Oh my God.
You know,
no.
I'm gonna go ahead and name drop this guy because I watched his video earlier today.
Ruh-roh.
JD from NY. Hold on. Before everybody starts yelling and screaming.
Okay.
Sorry.
They were saying that they should have a vault on the stage and a countdown clock.
Oh.
And the clock go off at like 10 till the end of the show. The vault open up. The vault open up and she come out of the vault. You know, Moné in the vault.
Wait, what?
Well, okay.
What?
So
now that notwithstanding, because that seems a little bit extreme, and I'm not sure that somebody has air in there for 2 hours. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
She ain't a cat, bro. And actually, no. If even
we're easy with the bros. That's Vince Russo, not JD from NY.
You need to poke holes for a cat in a cardboard box. I imagine it's the same thing. It's not practical.
Well, the only problem with doing the same thing is they'll poke holes in the plot tomorrow on podcasts. Anyway, I'm saying.
But so that's what they were saying. But I mean, I just think that it's obvious that this should be where it happens. It was her match against Willow at New Japan Resurgence in Long Beach, California, at the Pyramid, where Mercedes got injured. The audible was called. They put the title on Willow. Willow arguably made her AEW career off of becoming the champion.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, she got pushed to the moon, Cameron Grimes style, on the heels of that.
Yes.
and has not slowed down.
Yeah.
Thank God. She was a jobber beforehand. If
Yeah.
we want to be real,
Yep.
this has to be her first feud.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
and
sense, man.
the safe theory works if or the vault works. Sorry, vault theory works if the girls are in their usual 9:30 time slot.
Yeah.
That's just brilliant. That shit writes itself.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Now, go ahead, Jeff.
Well, I really didn't have anything like formally. Whenever it happens, because it's obviously going to happen now. Jesus Christ, Tony. Christ.
Since you pretty much tattooed it on everybody's forehead that's coming into the TV garden.
Yeah. The only way it is going to be anything else is if there's some sort of currency called Moné that I don't know about in this world. And like, for real, let's just hope that's not a thing, because now it's in the ether that I put it out there. But damn, I'm happy for her. I'm happy for Willow if she does indeed get the overdue pay-per-view moment at the end of the day.
Right. Yeah.
Because I think the two of them could have. I'll address Mike in a second. Thank you for the super chat, Mike. Appreciate you. King Mike, all hail. I think they could have gone farther with them in New Japan, and because Willow was an AEW person, this could have led Mercedes to AEW a year before, and they could have done, a little cross promotion. It should be interesting. As far as the super chat, yes. So what happened yesterday was, I decided that I'm still not going to do the solo efforts as far as talk wrestling or Meech's musings, because that was the biggest source of my frustration. Being a talking head and not getting any, big, like lots of like the amount of feedback I felt I needed. So that was what it was. Still not all that happy, if I'm being honest, but it's one of those. Karma's got me square in the butt, or actually more right around here today. So I'll deal with it, but I will be back on Saturday. This Saturday? This Saturday I'll be back. I'll probably be hungover from Friday, if I'm being honest, because I'm going to a show Friday night. Which, I'm trying not to be the drinking guy, but I'm going to something called Drag the Musical. I'm probably going to need something. So Google Drag the Musical, and you'll find out what I'm getting myself into. Dear friend of the channel, Ariel.
I know exactly what you're getting into.
Yeah, Ariel Bevelaire is one of the performers in that show. So she's hooked a brother up. So I get to go watch the insanity unfold, and I'm looking forward to it. But this is, other than Rocky Horror, which even then wasn't my bag, this is definitely not my bag.
So when you go there, are you saying she's going to be slaying some monsters that night?
That's a few singles ago, but I'll take it. Yeah, that dude, that is long term. I appreciate that, James. Very good. Yeah, I'll let her know you said it. That was good.
It's
shit.
A great song. It's a great song.
She is so talented. It's amazing how much she's grown as an artist just in the times that I've known her. She was talented before I even fucking met her. But anyway, we're getting off track. I apologize, JJ. I know I took over again, but I want to make sure I address the super chat. And
no, that's fine. Yeah. I was gonna have you address that.
Yeah, I'll be on the group shows going forward. I will likely bring one show or the other back after WrestleMania. As far as talk wrestling, I may even just merge the two and like, hey, you want wrestling questions? Cool. You're not? Okay, we'll do this instead today. Like it is what it is.
You guys heard it here first.
Yeah, the main thing I had to learn from, I won't say names, I'll just point and whistle, was not let it bother me. Like, the internet wrestling community has changed. They no longer want just that. And a certain portion of the audience claims they want just that, and then they don't follow through with their wants once it's delivered. So I figured, okay, I'll just treat the show, my solo show, like it's been a therapy session. Like, if y'all want to ask me wrestling questions, great. I'll answer anything I want about wrestling because I do consider myself knowledgeable. I'm not saying I'm an insider or an expert over it, but I am knowledgeable. But I also, Lord knows, I have the need to get a little cathartic once a week that I'm not in group. So that's what it'll be going forward. Also, James, you'll appreciate this probably more than the rest of the room. Shout out to my mom for my birthday present. My second Boston Scally cap.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes. So there you go.
There you go.
Back in black. So there you go.
You hit the sack? No, you're glad to be back?
Well, no, I'm glad I haven't hit the sack, although I've been diving into the portion so much. I'm surprised I haven't hit myself in the nuts yet, going and diving as much as I've been running back there. So it may happen before 10 o'clock Eastern tonight. We'll see. Hopefully not during the Mercedes segment.
That's a different kind of cannonball, but we'll discuss that off the air.
Yes.
James,
that'll be a shenanigan Saturday moment.
Private chat, checking now. Sorry.
Oh, are we needing that? Is AEW not coast to coast same time tonight?
It just, I think, makes it easier than having.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's
I
fair.
was
That's fair.
doing that. I was just also trying to pay attention, and the autism says you can't do two things at once. So that's
I'm
that
autistic and I can't either, so that's not valid.
well,
all right.
You can sometimes, but not all the time.
Try to get back on track here.
Yes. Sorry.
It's
My
okay.
bad.
Back to this. Back to
yes.
Having mentioned JD.
Yeah.
I did clip a portion of the broadcast today because I think this little minute and a half segment that I'm gonna play, I think he hits the nail right on the money. For as toxic as everybody swears this guy is, I think this dude makes a hell of a point here. So I'm going to run this little clip, and I want everybody's genuine thoughts coming off the heels of this.
Okay.
So that was another topic of discussion. Back to Mercedes. I said to Drew in the open of the show, game changer. It gets thrown around a lot. Do you look at Mercedes as a game changer for this women's division? I have been zinged on saying it in regards to others that have flopped, but there's only one Mercedes here. I do feel like she's going to make that entire division better. I think she's going to make everybody in the ring that she's with better. I think the stories will be better. But at the end of the day, and this directly goes out to anybody in AEW listening or Tony Khan, no matter who is in that company that may catch wind of this, it's not all on Mercedes. Do not pin it all on Mercedes. You have to make her look good, and you have to give her the content and the creative that is going to help her mold that division the way it needs to be, because the division is way too talented to be in the position that it's in right now. She's obviously going to help, but she can't do it herself. This is a woman who wants creative. This is a woman who wants to wrestle her ass off and give you everything she has. This is a woman that wants to make memories and make a difference and start a brand new revolution because she knows she can. And she can do that, but she needs your help. You can't look at this the same way you looked at fucking everybody else for the last 5 years and just put on banger matches for the sake of putting on banger matches. This is not, let's bring in Mercedes and put her against fucking Toni Storm and Britt Baker and Chris Statlander and Jamie Hayter with no story. You need to give this woman substance, otherwise it will fail and she will be like everybody else, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
I think best example of that is nail right on the head here because that's why I think she needs to come in either during or after this match. There is story with her and Willow.
Yes.
I heard Greg say a little bit on his show before we came live that he's waiting for Serena Deeb versus Mercedes and wait on that. That's one of those filler matches like he's talking about. You don't want to give that with no story.
No.
This is what I would do with Mercedes. And I'll start with Noah and we'll go down the row here. And then people in the chat room can sign off. This is how I would book her for the next few months. This match needs to happen at Dynasty. Mercedes versus Willow.
Okay.
That needs to be the first pay-per-view match. Then we start building story. We get to Mercedes versus Toni at All In. Because she's got to get that title opportunity at a major stage. Mercedes is a major player. 75,000, 80,000 people in London, England. That's the place to pull that trigger.
Yeah.
You have Mercedes defeat Tony at All In. Then you bring out Saraya. And you have Saraya be her next opponent. Remember me, bitch? You put me on the shelf.
Yeah.
I thought I was never going to wrestle again because of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Then you build that story.
Yep, true that.
Long-term storytelling, callbacks to other rivalries and feuds. That is how you give Mercedes shit to sink her teeth into. And you pray to God that at Double or Nothing or Dynasty, she doesn't get fucking injured. Like she did in the fluke accident with Willow that night at Resurgence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Noah, you are my go-to AEW guy at the end of the day. You bleed All Elite Wrestling. Thoughts on what JD said, thought on what I just said to book Mercedes. What are your
Noah's
thoughts?
blood is all elite.
What?
Noah's blood is all elite.
I didn't know what that. I agree wholeheartedly with what Dipshit said and what you said. So, at the end of the day, you definitely don't want to waste what could be the best thing going right now in AEW with one of the greatest assets you could give to it. Arguably, this year is the best year that we're seeing out of the AEW women's division. So, I wholeheartedly agree. At the end of the day, though, Tony Khan is going to go to this month-by-month pay-per-view cycle with Dynasty, Double or Nothing, Forbidden Door, especially with the president of Stardom there, and that's a whole different kettle of fish right there, considering she's a former IWGP Women's Champion. Makes me wonder whether she have that title back versus the AEW Women's World Championship. But anyway, definitely it's something to consider. What it comes down to, though, more than anything, is she in-ring ready for the longevity? Because accidents do happen, but AEW, more importantly, Mercedes Moné, cannot afford another injury and what could be the reset to her career and honestly the reset to the AEW women's division. So, So again, execution is key. You have to start strong. You have to keep that momentum going, but you have to relax it at a pace. You just can't go full throttle, bro. So we'll have to see what happens. As far as Wananga Real goes, it's the ultimate opportunity for her to roll up in a limousine and boom, there she is. Now, whether or not she's on her own or as she's the CEO, she hires a couple of business partners in the Renegade Twins, which I know there was talks about that a while back, that Robin Renegade was a little bit intrigued by the idea of working alongside Mercedes Moné. That remains to be seen. But it all comes down to how do you start, not how do you keep going. So, again, AEW, don't fuck it up.
There you go, James. You're next, bro. We'll bring it down to the man whose name's on the marquee to close us out. Do keep in mind we've got about 5 minutes till showtime, gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be too long with it. As much as JD has very brash takes, and we have clowned on him for said brash takes and emotional outbursts. I will say most times he is correct, especially when it comes to creative side of pro wrestling. 100% correct here. And it's not just JD saying it, everybody's saying it. You need to make sure that there is story. You have the story there. You have the plot armor, like Vendetta said. Shout out my sister. She said she was going to be tuning in tonight. Legitimately, you have to go with that plot armor. You have to go with that comfort, and you have to make sure to properly educate. That's a key thing, that there is history between the two, and that there is going to be a blood feud as a result of this going forward. And you need to build your division off the back of this to make everything else work. It is not just a one-person thing. Let's make it work.
Absolutely. One of the other things he touched on the show, and I completely agree with this, is since January, and maybe even a little bit before then, but really noticeable come the turn of the year, they've gotten a lot better at storytelling and at their video packages and everything to try to make things feel important.
Yeah.
Almost like, they've been watching and listening to us and all the other YouTubers out there that have been saying this shit.
Yep.
I'm not going to say gone are the days where it's spin a wheel. Oh, this person's name come up. Spin the wheel again. Oh, this person, go have a match. I'm not going to say gone are those days, but the matches are seeming to become a little bit more important and a little bit more story and education being put into why these people are fighting in the first place.
Right.
Jeff, go ahead and bring us home on this.
Yeah, the biggest way that was noticed was they veered away from the Sting story when he wasn't there the week after the beatdown, and Darby made it about him and his issue with the EVPs, but they brought it right back. So Tony realized he fucked up, and it wasn't only one set of podcast teams that was bitching about that. That was universal, like, dude, what do we even do here this week? As far as this, JD's right. Tony Storm's a great example of that. Tony Storm came in as Tony Storm, and she was just there. Mm-hmm. Now, timeless Tony Storm is the best thing about that, about women's wrestling in AEW. Period. End of sentence. At least until 9:30 tonight.
That's fair. Because we know what time they give the women the segment.
Right. We're guessing again.
I didn't get that reaction from Noah.
Yes,
what if it's in the beginning of the night and we're completely
that would be wonderful. If they have Willow and Riho come out here right now, I'd be all right with it. I
think Hook and Jericho Gates and Agony is going to start the show off. If we're
it's either going to start the second hour. Calling it.
Either way, I need that to be Jericho turning on Hook so we get Hook and Jericho Dynasty. Like I need, like, dude, like, again, it's not long-term storytelling, but Jericho and Taz never really got a good set of matches in either company. So let's have Taz's son take the beat down.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, Tony Storm is a great example of that. JD mentioned, a lot of the other women that are just there for, again, we see Britt Baker every single place on social media except two call letters, TBS and TNT. Like, we don't see that bitch no more. So,
actually, I know the reason for that.
As do I. But the thing is, they could still have her actually being mentioned or somewhat, like off in the peripheral. They just act like she's not fucking there.
I think at least when they come to Florida, they could utilize her. Like, if they can trot Adam Cole Bebe out there in a fucking wheelchair every week,
right?
They can at least bring Britt Baker out when they go to fucking Florida.
Something.
Or to Bridgeburg.
I think they're going to do something there, though. I think they're going to hold her off a little bit.
Well, that's fine.
You can get some heat on Mercedes, so that way you could do the
match. And now that we all but you have guaranteed that she's going to be there, I agree. Don't have Britt Baker come back right now because that's two entirely too strong personalities to coexist for now. But at the end of the day, as we get ready to go live here, because it's going live on Hulu for me, we definitely need to have her be more than just, oh, she's here. And JJ made a great point. They've gotten better at, instead of having a freaking Halloween Havoc every Wednesday night, they're actually having less convoluted storylines and actually doing their thing. And that's not AEW. What the hell is this shit? That was TBS. That was TBS West. You guys go ahead, talk amongst yourselves. I'll find my shows.
Well, James, you probably know what that bridge is. We're outside the TV Garden of Boston, and with Renee.
We're at the Zakem Bridge, my guy. You're not going to take that from me. The Zakem Bridge, home of TD Garden, and oh my God, I was right.
That's a Mercedes-Benz rolling up, folks.
Yep.
Gee, who could be in the Mercedes-Benz?
I bet you it won't be. I bet you it's just a red herring, but we'll see.
Well,
I know, right? What could be the elite?
Well, that being said, that'd be hilarious. But that being said, gentlemen, it's Wednesday. You know what that means? We are officially here, finally, and business about to pick up big. AEW Big Business is on the airways here on TBS, and we are on the airways here at the JMN Network, Multiverse of Media for another live watch-along event. So hello, everybody, and welcome. If this is your first time to the Jeff Meacham Network Multiverse Meter, as we do these live virtual events for all the biggest shows across all the racing promotions. I am the simple man, the voice of JMN, Noah Forrester, with the man whose name on the marquee, as far as I know, Jeff Meacham, with my color analyst in James Hebert, straight out of the Boston area. And of course, the Renegade Wrestling, JJ Williams. Again, stat card tonight. Hook and Chris Gerald taking on the Gates of Agony. The New Elite, Kazuchika Okada and the Young Bucks taking on Eddie Kingston, Penta Cimaero, and the Bastard Pack. We're also here for Will Ospreay after accepting Brian Danielson's challenge. Darby Allin goes one-on-one with Jay White. Willow Nightingale goes one-on-one with Rico. And Samoa Joe defends the AEW World Championship against Wardlow. And I'm sure more is to come besides that as we continue to forge forward towards a dynasty. Everybody, you ready to go?
Definitely ready to go. And Dean, winner, chicken dinner before things get too underway. $2 super chat from Mansfield.
What?
Screw the Bucks. See you at SummerSlam, Noah.
It depends on my financing. What's this?
Wait a minute. Oh my God, they're not even wasting
Whoa!
time. Holy
They're
shit, they're not
starting
even wasting
right
time.
out the gate with it. Wow.
Ladies and
Oh
gentlemen,
my
the
God.
CEO has arrived in AEW in Boston as big business just picked up. Welcome, Mercedes Moné.
Former NXT.
And she's all elite.
Former NXT Women's World Champion, former Raw and SmackDown Women's World Champion, former IWGP World Champion for the women's division, a pioneer in the women's division, the first black female to ever wrestle WrestleMania, along with Bianca Belair, black female, excuse me.
All African-American main event.
And here she is, man. And the crowd is absolutely losing it.
Dude, they just showed her name above the stage and they flipped their shit. Then she came out and all hell broke loose.
Well,
yes.
Again, it's Mercedes Moné, so
it is.
Moné talks as she walks without saying a word so far.
So, James, can you actually hear the TD Garden from where you're sitting?
They're saying it's wicked pissa.
We actually have somebody from Boston here with us, folks.
Oh, yes.
Also, shout out to Walter Cruz. That's also there live. Walter, I hope that you're having an incredible time alongside great friend Shining.
Stocks are rising up or whatever they're saying. You know what I mean?
I believe Mikey T, the movie star, is also there.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, he is. Both.
Well, that being said, Mercedes
James,
Moné.
did you hear an explosion near you?
That's
right. In the roof blowing off the TD Garden.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, in fact, it was actually wicked fucking loud, man. I'm not sure what the hell that was. It might have been TD Garden for all I know. I'm hoping that it was just TD Garden just from the pop she got, you know.
Hopefully TD Garden has a great infrastructure because I'm pretty sure it probably riled the Raptors that the CEO is in an AEW ring. Mercedes Moné, welcome to All Elite Wrestling.
I swear we never get earthquakes in Massachusetts, but yet I think shit's shaking in my house.
You know,
Tony determined to get JJ to love Mercedes by having the purple the purple scheme here.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I love her theme, by the way, as a callback to the New World Symphony. It's a new world for Mercedes Moné. And honestly, it might be a new world
my
for
God.
all women in All Elite Wrestling. Not seen in a ring since May 21st last year.
Yeah, New Japan Wrestling Resurgence from Long Beach, California, the Walter Pyramid. We did a watch long of it.
Correct.
Go back to the archives and check it out if you missed it.
Hey,
I'll be in Ontario this year, brother.
Yep.
Well,
FYI, gentlemen, I'm muted, so the headset's muted, so I can't hear what she says. So if anybody can relay what she says in her promo, please.
She says Boston.
She's
I'm home.
Acknowledge me. No, wait, what? Sorry.
When did she leave over bullshit and then go to the other company?
Let's not compare apples to bananas or oranges to grapes. Let's just enjoy AEW tonight, all right? And
absolutely.
I had to make that joke once.
I know the joke's all right. Just leave it there.
All right, cool.
All right.
She would be in face for about 10 more minutes and she'd be like, all right, enough of this shit.
I mean, let's not forget who she idolizes here, folks. Eddie Guerrero.
Lie and cheat and steal her way to the top.
Yeah. But
Thank
also,
you, she says.
She says, thank you. 'Cause, again, sometimes you don't know if you're going to get another chance at this. Remember, she's been out since last year, May.
Yeah, well, in America.
10 months, damn near.
Oh, yeah, true. 10 months.
Great to be here. Sticking with all the lows, all the highs, all the milestones, all the titles, all the moments, the history-making moments. Thank you.
Nice.
You're welcome. And thank you for those history-making moments. I got to call you coming in at Wrestle Kingdom friggin' 17. Creating so much more magic. So many more moments together. I believe it. Shoot, we got the Stardom president in the building. Forbidden Door. Every single one of you. The reason I'm here.
Amen.
The reason you're still wrestling, too. Amen to that. Thank you. A pioneer of women's wrestling. One of the two that made women's wrestling matter again in WWE after a long damn time of the Diva era.
Her and Bailey, man.
Yeah, man.
Rivalry,
Brooklyn, arguably still one of my all-time top 5 favorite WWE women's matches. CEO. The only know. The only know how much means to her. Can that make sense? How much wrestling means to her. Damn right, wrestling! Damn right!
Somebody's turning the TV down, just saying.
Yeah, sorry.
Wrestling has given her hope. Place to dream. People legendary people, Eddie Guerrero. Face that you can believe.
Now I got super loud. Jesus Christ, y'all.
It wasn't me. I had my shit muted.
Hear you?
Same.
Yep.
And make sure now. And thank you, Eddie. I didn't believe in her dreams. Got her to lead a woman's evolution. Damn right. You and Bailey read the
damn
Bible
right
wrestling.
on that.
Hey, on that. First ever woman to ever main event pay-per-view in that very building.
Yes. Hell in a Cell with Charlotte Flair.
And 1 out of 2 competitors ain't bad.
JJ. That's going to get you on commercial break. Let's continue listening to Moné, though. Pouring her heart out. Respect. Aw, St. Angelo Joshua.
She's trying so hard to get through this, man. God bless her.
Chaotic Wrestling.
I actually know Chaotic Wrestling.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Yeah, how you feeling, James? You guys
She
know.
just hit me in the feels for a second there.
Let us know that she can do it. We can do it too.
Wow.
Almost a Bryan Danielson escapade here.
Just waiting for that all elite
All
sticker
right,
from
let's
Tony.
get down to business. Yes. Yeah, why are you here, Moné? She needs to be here. She wants to be here. This revolution could be global. AEW is the only place. You want to make that happen? Watch week upon week. Everybody in the locker room. Insert name here. Tear it up with everybody in that locker room. Start with the main event tonight. Willow versus Willow. Now goes the main event.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
What? hold the phone. The women did not attack. What?
Hold on.
I'm gonna oh,
We have a lot
yes,
of
you have
unfinished business. Says
Well-
Mercedes Moné.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Mercedes Moné is all elite. Bam! Now that's a graphic.
Here's your graphic.
Yeah.
Welcome to AEW, Mercedes Moné, officially.
AEW Twitter, get on that shit.
Getting there. Josh, you're posting stuff before it happens on our feed. Only warning, bro.
Hello.
Email battery.
Hello.
Nice.
Good lord.
Oh my God.
Well, the CEO has officially come home to AEW, and I assure you, business has certainly picked up.
Oh my
Certainly
God.
a moment that we're not going to forget. Mercedes Moné with the mission statement or the business proposition for All Elite Wrestling, looking to take this thing global and expand this women's division to feats unlike anything we've seen. This is just the start tonight. Jesus. And we're just starting here. Moné officially All Elite.
Somebody get a referee and an opponent for her. She didn't her gears do this shit.
What are you referring to? I don't know what you're referring to.
Wow.
James, control yourself.
Breathe.
Yeah. I forgot how hot she was. I'm gonna just say it. Holy hell.
Okay, James. Just because you're in Boston, do not get in a vehicle. You stay your butt right there.
I know.
We know if James disappears off screen, we know where he's going.
Yes.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not. I'm a stan. I'm not that much of a stan, guys. It's okay. I'm not.
Okay,
Twitter.
call TV Garden.
I'm wondering why James left our broadcast.
Oh, good lord. And James feeling the big pressure after that big pressure hit by Swerve after he single-handedly beat the Kingdom last week, title alongside Samoa Joe, who put Swerve to sleep. And that was a statement set to Wardlow to get Wardlow to challenge Joe after the AEW World Championship.
Was it a bank statement?
I don't know. Let's go backstage for
Could be. Could be. Joe is just not a happy camper as usual.
That's always the case with.
Dude, he just lost his main event slot to the women. You think Joe's going to be happy about that?
Well, no.
And I'm wondering if that was part of the negotiations with Mercedes. Is that women needed to start main eventing, damn it. She's not going to come up to this company and be put on at the same time every week, not get a main event match. You want me? I main event.
Yes, main event money. By the way, anybody who wants to do Jeff Meacham a solid and get up the AW shirt without this damn yellow in the middle, you know where to find it.
Or see if you can find this hat.
I don't want that.
With the OG Kings colors.
OG Kings colors. And they're starting the matches with the world title. Damn, they are not around tonight.
Okay, well, I mean, hey, we've already picked up big business. Let the big business continue. Samoa Joe defends the AEW World Championship against Wardlow. That's next.
So yeah, I'm just gonna say.
You're right.
Good for them, man. Good for them.
Oh, wait a minute. We got a promo here.
I finished the Undisputed Kingdom.
It's a very nice book, whoever it is.
That's Adam Cole, baby.
Story time with Adam Cole, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my gosh.
Warrior. Wardlow.
Hey, you got to admit, story time with Adam Cole is freaking awesome.
Hey, I was there live one time when he had story time, so I'm all for it.
Same, when we came on the air with y'all live and said that we thought Cole was coming back and he returned that night and nobody else had that scoop. Yeah. We got story time with Adam Cole that night too.
Yeah.
I did find out, by the way, that Denise actually did shout me out after that.
Nice.
Shout, like it was into the stream when we weren't watching because we were trying to get out of that parking lot and get the hell home. But she did actually point out that we had told her that. So
nice.
Thank you again, Denise. Love you for that.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you on our show on open mic night if you can ever find 20 minutes free in your busy schedule.
God bless
that girl
20. Shit, I was gonna say 5.
That girl's harder working than we are.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, by the way, appreciate the haha on Twitter yesterday, but congrats to Nick Nemeth, part of Busted Open. Good for him.
Oh boy.
And we're not wasting any time. Here comes the Samoan submission machine.
Oh Lord, Samoa Joe has been the AEW World Champion now for 74 days. As we've already started taking care of business, Samoa Joe's ready to take care of business regarding his AEW World Championship. Again, the last time these two collided was last year Revolution, and Wardlow put Samoa Joe to sleep in his own Kakita clutch. Last week, we saw what Joe did to Swerve. He said, that is your future, and the future becomes known tonight. Again, with Samoa Joe, he is the definition of no nonsense. Arguably the most legit definition of champion that AEW has had bearing that title, for being honest here.
No, he's Joe's old school, and I'm glad to have him around. Have him around as a world champion. Let me ask you guys a question, since I'm usually not part of the broadcast when we're doing these AEW watch-alongs. I'm just in the studio pushing the buttons. Do you guys feel like I feel that Joe's world championship reign, much like his chase for the world title, has been secondary? And I say that because since World's End, AEW has revolved around these yahoos and to a bigger extent, the EVPs, and I get they were in Sting's story, and Swerve and Page. Do you feel like Joe's just kind of here?
Yeah, I think Joe is just a placeholder.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
But
You know what?
I wonder if he was gonna win the title to begin with, or
Well,
if it was just a matter of dumping the belt off of Max.
We might want to hold off on discussions for another time because Bell Reigns were underway because Wardlow and Joe are giving us a second to breathe as Wardlow's about to go big hoss mode.
His pent-up hostilities. I mean, let's think about this. This is the guy that beat the devil at Double or Nothing 2022. And what has he done since then? He won the TNT Championship, and then he lost it. Then he won it back, and he lost it again after losing it on the Premier Collision to Luchasaurus last year in June. And then he basically just sat on the sidelines until he came alongside, according to Adam Cole's story time, a common band of brothers, this undisputed kingdom looking to take over AEW. And Adam Cole says once Wardlow wins this title, the kingdom will be whole.
No, but again, think about it. Who's the only active competitor since Cole's in a wheelchair that doesn't have a championship in that group right now?
Oh my
That'll
God!
be Wardlow.
That fan just lost money on that poster board.
Yeah, you
Let's see. Poster board, markers.
Speaking of poster board, keep your eyes peeled for a Jeff Meacham Network sign and a Say Yeah to No DQ sign for Walter.
Yes.
Yes.
He is in the front few rows, so it's just a matter of finding the right camera angle. And if he holds it up.
Cover. Yeah, about to say, if he's in the front few rows, it's a matter of the camera angle, like you said. So far, straight up camera, I'm not seeing it. Wardlow now.
So James, if you do end up going to TD Garden for whatever reason, make sure you bring like $5 to get that guy back his marker and poster money.
Yeah, I'll do what I can. Honestly, that's after I take care of some business with the CEO of AEW.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's fair.
There is that.
I highly doubt that you will be able to afford that meet and greet.
Hey, listen. She's got contacts in Chaotic Wrestling. I have contacts in Chaotic Wrestling. She tugged at my heartstrings, and then she's gonna dress that.
Hey, back to the action.
All right, anyways, Mojo teeing up against Wardlow with the jab, just some right hooks right inside the jaw. Wardlow bent him over with the kitchen sink knee. Of course, Wardlow earned this opportunity after winning that 8-way scramble at AEW Revolution. Oh!
Well, jeez. Well, if he earned that opportunity, he just got it smacked out of him with a back elbow strike.
To Wardlow's 10, Samoa Joe gives you 1.
Okay, so James has a meeting with Mercedes, $5 money for the poster, and somebody to help Wardlow find his teeth in the aisleway. Got it. Okay, we're good.
I got a lot of cleanup to do. I'm on the cleanup crew apparently for.
You have your to-do list, Mr.
Do you know anybody in construction to rebuild the roof?
No, I'll get back to you on that one. That might take some time, but we might need to reconstruct Wardlow's jaw after that enziguri right to the freaking jaw.
Golly.
Again, the explosive power of Samoa Joe still going as hard as he does, and how long he's been in the game. Jeez.
Oh!
Big knife edge chop in the corner.
I still can't believe we have the AEW World Heavyweight Championship jerking the curtain for big business.
Right? I was expecting that to be later, but I was like, how often do you see the AEW World Championship as the opener? Last time we saw it as the opener, they went for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Back elbow strike by Wardlow takes Samoa Joe down, creates separation. Now Wardlow to the top rope, looking to fly the ball.
Whoa!
God damn.
Guys. And this AEW World Championship match, again, our opening contest will continue. Reverse McCoy, picture. Joe and Wardlow down for now. Good grief.
But not so friendly. These guys at Boston.
Yeah, right. That was like a whisper in the wind almost of sorts.
Which is ridiculous for a guy at Wardlow's.
Wardlow, freaking 6'3", 266 pounds. Big men shouldn't be able to fly like that.
And I just want to say
Have
this,
you
by
watched
the way.
Joe fly? I'm just saying.
I
Like,
know, but still.
Joe's bigger.
I know, but when you see it, it still just, just baffles the mind. Because you don't think about that type of stuff with somebody of that athletic size.
I learned very quickly at my first PWG show that when they say get out of the fucking way because Joe's going to fly, you get the fuck up and move.
Joe's going to fly.
Otherwise, you end up with a 300-pound Samoan at your feet.
Wow.
Well, that's one way to take down 279-pound Samoan. Beautiful drop kick by Wardlow, creating separation between him and the champion.
By the
Take a
way,
look at the replay
Mercedes
here. This
all
whisper
over
of the
the
wind.
graphic. Oh,
good grief.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he landed across, I think, the top of his head.
Yeah,
It's so funny to see Mercedes in the commercial names, almost like they knew she was there.
Right?
No,
I mean, I like to think that business is planned sometimes, but again, I don't work for business. I just
Shout out to Walter commenting from the arena. Freaking wrestling. Only time thousands of men yell meat, 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 and no one bats an eye.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair.
That's because AEW owns the meat division and Wardlow's the definition of prime cut.
I probably can't hear that Friday show.
That's good.
Probably not.
By the way, can everybody hear me? I don't know.
I hear you fine, bro.
Yeah, we hear you fine. Cool. I see all y'all fine even if I'm
as long as we can't hear the television, that's what matters.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
front face lock.
So I was gonna say when Wardlow hit his rolling senton, his head smashed off the back of Joe's chest. Meanwhile, Joe's head smashed off the back of the mat. Like their head ricocheted bad off that. I'm wondering if they're both loopy off of that because that looked like it was a rough landing for the both of them.
It very likely was. Yeah.
Again, not
Dude,
the
wait
win
a minute.
out
This
their opponent.
I apologize for taking away from the action here. The new Wonka movie is on Max now. I have got to check that out.
Dude,
I've been waiting for it to hit streaming.
James, JJ, I'll tell you, I don't know if you have Max access. I do. We'll watch it together because I've been waiting.
I've got Max access.
All right, we'll watch it together one day this week if we can, if not early next week.
I'll sign up for Max once to know AEW moves their pay-per-views to that service because right now I still got to do a bridge report like a pain in the ass.
Oh, mine's because of Big
that's
G.
only
fair,
because
so.
Noah don't give a shit about anything except what, Noah? 2 words.
Oh, yeah. Professional wrestling, damn it! As the AEW World Championships on the line, and we're back on AEW Dynamite Big Business. Samoa Joe teaming up against Wardlow, Irish whip in the corner.
Back elbow strike by Wardlow.
And Wardlow again. Joe's about to. Oh, Wardlow scouting it.
Wardlow! He scouted Samoa Joe this time.
And Wardlow with the cover up for leg and gets a 2 count.
One. I love y'all, but one play-by-play, I'm not gonna headache.
About to say, James again. It's all the excitement too. I get it. It happens, Jeff. You know it happens sometimes.
I know. That's why I'm laughing. The better trying to. Oh, never mind.
Everybody
stereo. The Inception play-by-play.
Inception
again,
play-by-play.
We talked about though when it comes to Wardlow, the fact that he's getting this opportunity so sudden, and JJ, you're calling Samoa Joe being just a holder towards somebody else. You fought it very well, could have gave at Revolution, and We've seen Wardlow capitalize on opportunities that he's won at Revolution before. Again, last time he won an opportunity for a championship, he became TNT champion against Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, and where's Scorpio Sky now?
I'm not sure, actually.
Yeah, that just goes to show, like, you know, we talked a little bit at the outset of this match about how Wardlow was more or less missing in action before the Undisputed Kingdom became a thing. There's so many other talents that have been MIA that aren't injured, by the way. It's like, dude, let's see some of these people.
Exactly.
Start a rotation, Tony. Come on.
Well, right now we got a rotation of punches by Wardlow and Samoa Joe.
God!
Meat division.
Oof. Power slam.
Snap power slam.
And a near fall.
Ooh.
Oof.
Frustration seems to be setting in here on Joe's face. But this shouldn't be anything new. It's not like he's never tangled with Wardlow before.
Again, their third singles encounter. Both men are 1-1. First singles encounter, Samoa Joe put the man to sleep. Second singles encounter, Wardlow put Samoa Joe to sleep. They might be looking to hook him up for the muscle buster, though.
No, not even a muscle buster.
Oof.
Looking like he was going for an Oklahoma Stampede. Wardlow was able to get out of it.
Yeah, Wardlow might tweak his knee, though, or might be looking to lure Samoa Joe into false insecurity here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on, too. And he's got the referee's back turned, gouging the eyes. There it is.
Simple tactic, as long as the ref don't see it. Again, referee Paul Turner. Of course, titles going to change hands via pinfall submission inside the ring. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Casualty of war.
Boom! And Wardlow hits the knee, a hug on the far leg, and Samoa Joe still remains champion.
And Wardlow can't believe it.
That's the first time someone has survived that KO knee drop.
And keep in mind, too, Noah, that's the first time that Wardlow has hit it in over 2 years, I think, to try and finish off a match, and he's still kicked out, trying to go for a swanton.
Samoa Joe rolling inward, preventing Wardlow from hitting him.
And now Joe's pissed. Oh, man, is he mad? Oh, man, is he
Joe
mad?
Not pissed, the better question, but how strong is Wardlow?
Power bomb.
Release power bomb.
It's more like a power drop, but we'll give it to him because it's a big-ass Samoan.
About to say, it's a big dude hitting the mat hard. I call that a power bomb from the shoulders, and the straps go down. We might be one more power bomb away from ending Samoa Joe's reign.
By the way, you call it a power drop, so a jackknife, JJ. Anyway, sorry.
Position, schematics, all the stuff. The it's like, okay, now clutch and tap in.
Oh, wow.
It's got it locked in.
And Wardlow carrying all of Samoa Joe's weight, now falling down. He is grapevine, dead middle of the ring. Wardlow trying to survive.
Wow.
Wardlow might be fading here. That's it. That's it.
Wow.
That's it. Samoa Joe.
Oh, my God.
Sleep.
Wardlow's mouth busted open and nose. Wardlow got choked out more than usual. So much so to the point where he was bleeding from the mouth and nose.
Again, with the supply of oxygen cut up from the brain, you only can withstand that onslaught for so long. Samoa Joe still AEW World Champion. Paul Turner calling for the stoppage.
Good to see you, Matt. We're doing well. Glad to see everybody else in the chat room tonight.
Shit.
And also, shout out to everybody that's enjoying our reactions. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. And Swerve, oh boy. He's got a chain in his hand, folks. The Swerve means business tonight. Business.
Yeah. Nana's not even dancing down to the ring.
Well, he knows this is no laughing matter. Swerve's pissed.
Yeah, Swerve is pissed, and he's about to knock out everybody with that chain. He's about to turn Boston into Jamaica Plain in a second here.
You remember what happened the last time somebody got underneath Swerve's skin, right?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Nick Wayne almost died. I remember exactly what happened. And so did Adam Page's family. They got terrified.
But again,
Vendetta's got the dad joke puns. This is off the chain.
Yes.
Oh, that poor security guard. Well, again, Swerve was never pinned or submitted, so as far as I'm concerned, Swerve still has claim to challenge for that title, but Samoa Joe's going
Absolutely.
to dictate that, but Swerve is a man that doesn't like to wait.
No. Oh, God damn it.
Alex Marvez right now looking to get a word in on the new Elite, the EVPs, and Kazuchika Okada, who will be involved in trios action later tonight.
I'm only doing it once for the backstage, JJ. Hold on.
I'm not going to lie, Kazuchika Okada pulls off a suit pretty damn well.
I can't fully turn. This is a problem.
The Massey brothers and Okada.
I don't need to say anything here. This is the James and the JJ segment, folks. Enjoy it until our next match.
Well, keep in mind, I can't hear what's being said. I'm not going to turn my back like James
Forgot
is,
to mute.
but I refuse to address them as Nicholas and Matthew Jackson per their request.
Fair enough.
You want to go by your real names, you are the Massey brothers, damn it.
Maybe they didn't want to put that on their business card. 14 years of friendship. Fans of Globe. Okada helped us out. We were at our lowest of lows. For 14 million other reasons why he joined the Elite.
You know what's bad when I want to promote the guy who did a CryptoZoo scams drink on the screen right now over these fuckers.
Happy birthday to Matthew. Penta, Pac, Eddie. I'm coming for you. Okada asking how's my best to sing happy birthday to Matthew Jackson. Poor Alex. We go to commercial. All right, as we're on full commercial, again, guys, Wardlow came up short. Now Wardlow's at the back of the line. So what does that mean now for Wardlow, the Undisputed Kingdom?
Gonna take some kind of opportunity, some maybe come Double or Nothing Casino Battle Royal or something.
Well, one thing's for sure, we know who wants to come after the title next, and that is Swerve Strickland by any means necessary.
And he deserves it. To your point, he did not give up. He did not get pinned. He did not submit. So if anybody deserves the next opportunity, it's him. But I would say save it for a major show a la Double or Nothing. Don't waste it at Dynasty.
Well, they gotta do something at Dynasty, and if Dynasty is quote unquote being treated, well, I can't say that now because we just got a marquee match made for it, of course, with the All Elite Brub that we're still gonna hear later tonight. Will Ospreay taking on the American Giant Bryan Danielson. So to your point, I think they could definitely do that. But again, it comes down to how do you coordinate stories and talent on a month-by-month basis when it comes to pay-per-views, being not necessarily an end point, but maybe a climax towards the end. Because I do think, with all due respect, like you said, you should end your biggest stories at the Big Four. The original Big Four of AEW is Double or Nothing, All Out, Full Gear, and Revolution. We've already went through one of them. Double or Nothing is the next big step. But Dynasty, they got to set up a lot through there to culminate at Double or Nothing. And I'm just not sure necessarily how you do that with the AEW World Championship, at least right now at this moment.
By the way, can we just outright say that I think the Big Four now is not even All Out; it's All In. Let's not even kid ourselves.
I'm not going to argue that, to be fair. But All Out, they do treat they said and traded it before as their super card of the year. And in years past, it has been that. But with All In, you do have a point. They just need to spend.
That was the super
I
card
think now
last
it
year.
would be Double or Nothing, Forbidden Door, All In, and Wrestle Dream.
Okay, I like that.
Based off of what I've seen the last few years. And before we get into more discussion, they have wasted absolutely no time.
There you go.
T-shirt and hoodie available now on shopaew.com.
Okay, how much you want to bet Walter's going to buy one of those, if not both?
I'm not going to lie. I'd kind of like the T-shirt version. I'm not Mercedes's hugest fan, but that Moné, no problems, is pretty fire.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's a really good shirt, bro. Like that. You know what it reminds me of?
What's mine?
And Mikey T, I hope he watches this back. Death Row Records, excuse me. Oh, for fuck's sake, they're back on my strike!
Well, as we get back to AEW Dynamite, big business, time for some trios action. Respect whatever you choose, but here comes your EVPs, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
Fuck sake. All right. Let me hear what
you're
the
gonna do your thing,
crybaby
man.
buck
I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Look, I said I was going to give it to Dynasty. I at least had to get the visual gag in there one more time before then, but I swear, JJ, if it wasn't for you asking me to, I would not be watching these pricks on my screen right now. I really can't stand it.
Well, contrasting, polarizing opinions aside, they certainly have definitely had their influence when it comes to what lately has been described as the elite walking out tonight after they suspended Heyman and Page indefinitely, which was the wise move after attacking officials. But they fired Kenny Omega due to not being able to show up, well, because he couldn't travel. Gee, I wonder why he couldn't travel. Hello. Anyway, ex-AEW Trios champions and former two-time AEW Tag Team champions. And let's keep in mind, folks, this Saturday starts a brand new AEW World Tag Team title tournament after Darby Allin vacated the championships. I do like the actual coin drop, though. Bring it in the rain. Oh, excuse me. Rainmaker!
I just got a private message from Walter saying that he's not wasting any film on the Bucks entrance. He sat his ass down.
Good. Good for you. Good for you. By the way, Matt, what a comment, by the way. I know our thing is don't mention comments unless super chat attached, but that was a hell of a comment, dude. That got me cracking up.
The creation of the Elite officially made last week Wednesday on the season premiere of Dynamite with the welcoming in of the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, after Okada single-handedly won their trios debut last week Saturday on Collision.
Oh, what the hell did they do to his robe?
Dude, that's the same robe he's been using. What are you talking about?
No, is it?
Yes, that's the last robe that he did. Remember, the only time the colors come out is when it's under UV lights. That's that special robe. You forgot about Wrestle Kingdom already.
Dude, his robe with all the things and the gadgets.
Yeah, you gotta have the UV lights, a special robe, and he only does that for the big occasions. Okay, even said himself.
Okay, all right. You know what? That's fair. That's fair, actually.
Yeah.
That's fair.
He doesn't even consider himself the best in the world. He just knows that what he does, nobody else can do it like him.
Vendetta, it has to be Dollar General because Family Dollar and Dollar Tree are closing 1,000 stores.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
So it has to be Dollar General.
You ain't wrong there.
My mom figured shops at Dollar General, but again, I'm just looking at the money here. As Penta Samuel makes his way out, who beat Action and Andretti on last week's Rampage, and of course, the Lucha Brothers, Ray Phoenix, Skip Assume, no strangers to the EVPs, the Young Bucks, after beating them in a steel cage, they do Tag Team Championships.
Dude, yeah, I want a Penta mask replica for real.
Right?
So good.
Yeah, no.
And here comes his Death Triangle compadre. Pac is back.
Yeah, and there's only one would describe this guy from Newcastle.
A bastard.
Bingo.
There you go.
See, back in my younger days, he was the man that gravity forgot.
And you know what's funny about that, JJ? His last match in AEW, before he was dealing with whatever issues was basically keeping him away, was against Gravity, and he beat Gravity, Bandito's younger brother.
There you go.
That's true.
The Bastard Pac, former AEW Trios, and the inaugural AEW All-Atlantic at the time, international champion.
And here comes the Mad King.
King of the Bombs and our current Continental Crown champion. And let's keep in mind, Kazuchika Okada has set his sights on that title. Here comes Eddie Kingston.
The most cardio he's done all day up to this point, the power walk down the ramp.
But again, strong singles record, though, 5-0-1. And again, his last victory was at AEW Revolution against the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Hey, what the fuck is this guy doing here? He's from New York. Why is he in Boston?
I thought only New Jersey had problems with New York, not Boston, but okay.
No, Boston and New York, if you know baseball history, they go way back.
I'll take your word. I'll take your word for it.
That's why. Listen, it had to be said once.
boy.
Otherwise, I like Eddie. But right now, he's in Red Sox territory. So fuck that guy.
Well, he's wearing black and yellow also, which probably doesn't go well against
Black
Boston
and yellow,
colors.
black and yellow, black and yellow.
Black and yellow. Black. Actually, yes, it does. Bruins.
Oh, okay. I don't know if he's a Bruins fan.
That's true. Boston Bruins.
Yeah, true. Hey, shout out Gary Hebert, World Academy of Hockey. You know, he did training for them in 1993. You know.
There you go.
Matthew looking for a fist bump here. Referee, by the way, for this contest, Rick Knox.
Please, spitting back fist his ass all the way to hell.
Or not fist chop.
No, don't chop him.
Dad to pack.
Of
He
course,
doesn't
it's
deserve-
Rick Knox. It's the Young Bucks.
I was about to
Yeah,
say,
that was-
you talk about PWG, you talk about the Young Bucks. I mean, Rick Knox goes hand in hand with both of those things.
Dude.
Oh!
Yay, TNA kick. Yeah, do it again.
Well, I know clearly I'm going to be the only one that stays unbiased here.
Yes.
Back off the ropes, takes down Matthew Jackson. I'm just having fun tonight. TV's just fun.
What the hell is this?
Whoa, good agility by Matthew, though. Pac up and over, and Pac said he came looking for trouble, and he has no problem. Whoa! Being part of it, beautiful to Sierra.
Great head scissors.
Tilt to a backbreaker follow-up, and of course, we know that back has never fully recovered on Matthew Jackson.
Yeah, you know, you think you would just go to one of these, chiropractor doctors that do shit for, wrestlers' backs, but I can't expect Matt Jackson to be that smart. Tag into his Tweedle dipshit idiot brother.
Oh, man!
Oh, he hit a cutter.
Cut Penta coming in. Oh, Penta hits Nick with a super kick. Yeah, I know, JJ. I know you're going to keep count, but so far, $0, 1 Penta.
Hey, you know what? At least Penta hits a kick better than them. He hit another one better than the Bucks right there.
On a Chicken Nando's up in the fireman's carry.
Everybody hits everything better than the Elite. Logan Paul was a better buckshot lariat than Hangman Adam Page.
2.
Okay. Little Black Widow version. Okay. Somebody who's watched No DQ CAW and saw Rocky Balboa in action. Shout out.
Combination right now by the 2/3 of the Death Trial. Again, Ray Phoenix not ready to compete. Double drop kick.
Hopefully he can get back to action very soon.
Yes.
Yeah, again, we wish all the best to anybody dealing with injuries right now where you're unsure, where you love this so much and it's pretty much not just part of your life, but is your life. You don't know if you're going to be able to get back to it. And I use Mercedes Moné as an example. 10 months, and here she is now officially all Elite. Meanwhile, Sarah Miguel Matthew is not going to enjoy this. Oh!
I'll ask it for you, Daniel. Yeah, great. What's up? A little tribute to the Dudley boys.
How far is Massachusetts from Dudleyville? I'm just saying.
And hey, listen.
Dak.
And again, keep in mind, there is no more problems between Pac and Eddie. Eddie and Pac. Pac was actually the first peer that you could argue Eddie Kingston actually earned the respect of.
Yeah, I remember that fallout during the pandemic, to your point. And now Eddie Kingston squared up against Kazuchika Okada. These two have not been in the ring together since Rumble on 44th Street pay-per-view October 2022 as a tag team. And they lost to Switchblade Jay White and Juice Robinson.
Yeah. Talk about some Bullet Club Gold action. And now here we go.
Yes!
Yeah, not surprised by that one.
I swear no one delivers a better dropkick in the business than Kazuchika Okada. Okada eliminating Death Triangle from the corner right now. Eddie Kingston isolated in the Elite corner. Tag. You see the redness developing, though, on Okada's chest from those chops, though, by the Mad King. King of the Bum, self-proclaimed. And obviously, first-degree grievance level against the EVPs. Oh!
Ow! Oh, that was a brutal trio move.
Dribble team right there by the Elite.
Oh, my gosh.
This trios match, folks, right now, the Elite in control will continue in restaurant quality. Picture-in-picture. Mad King's in trouble.
What the hell are the Bucks wearing?
It's a combination between wrestling attire and semi-business casual, I think.
Bro, they look like they deserve to be on Fashion Week. And that's not a compliment, by the way, because their outfits are absolutely horrific and not fashionable in the slightest and haven't been for a while.
Well, I'm sure someone else far more fashionable will show up later on, as we'll hear from Will Ospreay still to come tonight. as well as Willow Nightingale versus Riho. That will be our main event. And Darby Allin's last match before he goes climb Mount Everest and hopefully still has his life as he goes one-on-one for the first American Switchblade Jay White. And Hogan Chris Jericho still in tag team action ahead against the Gates of Agony. And I'm pretty sure there's still going to be more developments to come as we forge towards Dynasty. Right now, we're just on a commercial break here. And again, I hope everyone's just enjoying the conversation, the humor, the reactions, the commentary. Again, like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. JMN Network does this all the time for all the TV specials, but primarily all the pay-per-views across WWE, AEW, NXT, Ring of Honor, TNA, sometimes NJPW if we're filling up to it and have the money and the time and the stamina. So again, if you enjoy what we do, let your friends know and support all the friends here at the Multiverse of Media. And if you want to continue the conversation, donate to Dictated Casting Studios. Super chat's as simple as that.
Yeah, we do all sorts of things. It's no big deal. We only do, 7 professional wrestling companies.
Yeah, professional wrestling and sports entertainment. Anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, I gotta distinguish the two because that's the way it's always been in this business. I'm just saying.
Hey, to be fair, I mean, sports entertainment can be pro wrestling if done right, and vice versa.
That keyword done right. And sometimes it is done right, especially under Triple H. I was literally looking at that gauntlet for Monday Night Raw. Great stuff. I feel sad for Chad Gable, but I am looking forward to seeing if the Ultimate Underdog can defeat Daring General for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
Yeah, you can't look at somebody like Timeless Tony Storm and tell me that's not sports entertainment.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, it's literally, she's a charlatan from the 1950s trying to recreate the Man Monroe scene without the vent fan blowing up her skirt.
Well, I mean, don't give her ideas.
Oh, I'm pretty sure
don't give her ideas.
A long time. It's just a matter of that's going to be her next feature film and if they're in the right city. Oh!
Mariah May is going to have to fan herself if that happens. Oh, my God.
And Mariah May is already losing her coming Tony Storm of the past. Literally. She's got the music. She's got the look. She's got the hip attack. The only thing she's missing now is the zebra wardrobe.
Guys, Walter went to the bathroom during the Young Bucks match.
No! See, this is what I mean, though. This is
the Elite are a bathroom break.
Dude,
he said he'd rather wait in line for a $15 beer than watch them.
$15 for a beer? What the hell is wrong with y'all?
I don't blame him. This is what I've been saying, though. This is why I say, why would you put your biggest Japanese export star since the Great Muta was on TBS with these fucking yahoos? Why would you do it?
Because apparently they think that there's money in Okada as a heel.
Oh, yeah.
Number one. And then you got money in Okada as a heel, but he can't talk because he only speaks Japanese. He doesn't really speak that much English. So you put him with the Bucks to be his mouthpiece, who are the biggest heels in the company right now, maybe only second to Captain Charisma.
Boss patriarch.
That's the perfect way to do it if you really want to look at it in that aspect.
Yeah, and at the end
Trust
of the day,
me, I get where you're coming from, James, because I like Okada. I don't want to see him with the Massey brothers, but if that's the logic behind it, then you got to figure it makes perfect sense, bro.
And JJ took the words out of my mouth because at the end of the day, you didn't want Kazuchika Okada frustrated in the same limelight that he was stuck in New Japan Pro Wrestling as for the last 8 years. It burnt the man out. And at one point when he lost the title, he literally went insane.
And you notice they have him in the forefront of the graphic and the Massey brothers behind him.
Exactly.
Okay, that's great and everything, but hear me out.
It's almost like he's the new Kenny Omega of the Elite.
Well, that's the whole point of Kazuchika Okada with them, as Eddie Kane said Matthew for the ride. To the belly overhead.
Hang on.
Go for it, bro.
I understand everything you're all saying, but hear me out.
That's him in the tag with the crossbody.
Just hire Taka. He can speak both English and Japanese fluently.
As if Taka will ever come back to America. You kidding me? The big sling blade, though, to both the match. Now you got me doing it. The Jacksons, nice roll through. Double DDT to Matthew and Nicholas. Now Penta right now dealing with the Rainmaker. Penta up and over. Might be looking for the backstabber. Okada holding on to the corner.
Good.
Oof.
Good strategy by Okada, man.
And now Pat got the tab. Missile drop, kick up the top rope, takes down the Rainmaker. Okada literally got full-on face of 2 boots. Uh-oh. And Pat got Penta right now picking up speed and flies!
Fellsbury flop and Tope con hello.
In stereo, wiping out the Young Bucks.
Now Death
for
Triangle.
somebody that hasn't been involved in AEW for pretty much over a year now, it looks like he hasn't lost a single step.
Oh, wow. Double stomp by Penta.
Coup de grace.
Yep. And now here we go.
Now.
Oh, my God.
450 splash!
Wow.
Cover. Okada saves it for the Elite.
Damn, nice springboard 450 there by the bastard.
Yeah, man.
In close proximity, by the way. Springboard up the top rope.
Which
Got
is
all of that on Nicholas.
Bastard is what Noah calls Christian Cage.
Yes, and I
Speaking
believe
of Christian
that
Cage, next week, Dynamite in Toronto, TNT Championship, I Quit match. Christian Cage versus Adam Copeland.
And it's Christian Cage, Adam Copeland 3, where it all started. It is ending. To your point, Toronto, TNT title, where one man has to utter the words, I quit. I don't think Okada's going to quit here, though, as he squares up against Eddie Kingston again. Eddie Kingston teeing off against the Rainmaker. Way out of way on his chest. Looking for the Hurricane. Okada's underneath. DDT!
Beautiful DDT by Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah, it was an old school vintage DDT, too.
Pac is coming up and over.
But let's be honest here. Pac has the speed advantage of everybody in this match. Cazador.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I don't know. The Bucks are pretty quick.
Yeah,
they're fire! Wasn't quick enough for that.
And I was going to say, Penta is deceptively fast for his height and build.
Yeah, but I look at Pac. I've always considered him a speed demon. There's a reason why he was once known as the man that gravity forgot. Stun gun to Nicholas across the top rope. But Eddie Kingston and Okada are the 2 legal men here. Kingston's looking for that spinning back fist. Whoop. Matthew coming in. Backhand.
He just
kick in the
Oh, come on!
One-way trip to Dick Pick City.
Covered by Okada, the Elite with the win.
Damn
and Okada just pinned the Continental Crown champion, Eddie Kingston.
Got to figure that match is going to be happening at Dynasty. Okada versus Kingston.
Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Anytime Eddie Kingston's in the ring with somebody of Japanese legacy, you know you're in for a damn good fight.
Well, that's going to be a good match. At least I can watch Okada without having to deal with two idiots.
And again, one-way trip to Dick Kick City led right into the Rainmaker Lariat.
Again, that arm has literally broken through baseball bats. As you see Okada hoisting up what he wants, and that is Eddie Kingston's Continental Crown Championship. Kingston's had that gold now for 74 days, and his fifth defense might very well be his last.
Well, when you're dealing with an IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, you have to bring your A game. There is no other option. And
again, yeah, to your point, James, Okada's a 5-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion, 2-time IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, he's a 7-time World Champion. And then you add to the fact that he has years of experience in the top of his game. You have to bring your A game. There is no other option for Kingston, especially now that he has these 2 yahoos essentially watching his back. He's in for an uphill fight come Dynasty if they make the match.
Story of Eddie Kingston's life, though, for being perfectly honest. King of the Bums, the ultimate underdog, whether you cheer him or hate him. And again, figured everybody that's watching across all active outlets, as we have a full commercial now, we can breathe and talk, and James and JJ can further talk about Okada versus the other 2 if they choose. As we got a moment to breathe. That was a fun match to talk about, though. What was the comment, by the way, that broke you or whatever? What happened during that?
That was okay. So there was it was a whole host of things. First, it was Matt who said the two Ric Flairs from Wish, and Okada who doesn't belong with the D-bags, and then Vendetta said Dollar General Flairs, and then it just kept going because then JJ replied to that with, It has to be Dollar General because Dollar Tree is closing down.
Oh, that's sad. My mom loves Dollar Tree, and it's not Dollar Tree; it's $1.25 Tree, right here in Toledo, Ohio.
Exactly my
point.
point.
$1.25 tree, and if you go to the frozen section, there's even things that run $3 to $5.
Blasphemy! That's false advertising. That's poor marketing. Sorry, go ahead.
But from what I understand, it's 970 family dollars, $30 trees that are going to be closing. They're part of the same family. Of stores.
Family Dollar's had the pooch screwed on it for ages anyway, because nothing there is $1 anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
What is $1 anymore? Honestly, what the hell is actually $1 without tax, flat, not 99-cent bullshit? $1 on the dot. Name me something that's $1 on the dot.
Dave's single right now on the app from Wendy's.
Yes. Well,
really?
That's not entirely true. That's if the restaurant's actually not busy. Because apparently they upcharge now.
That's true.
Sake.
I've just been seeing the commercials that right now, like a Dave single is $1 and a double is $2.
Right.
That's still, again, too much for my blood. But then again, I roll in plastic, not cash. So what do I know?
Hey, but you asked. That was the only thing I could come up with.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Back in my day, when I was once a wee lad, you could get 2 cans of Mountain Dew for 50 cents, and that is literally on the dollar, all right, from your local convenience store.
Oh my God. All politicians suck because they inflated everything. Sorry.
And that concludes this TED Talk. Tune in next week where we will likely be talking about something else that pisses us off. Thank you.
Dude, I'm always pissed off. I'm vexed every day.
I feel like that's accurate.
Well, according to some people, I need to take too much of a chill pill on everything, but I like being angry about the stupid things.
I try my best to be the calm, cool, collective guy in the room and in the family, but sometimes even I have my limits. Speaking of limits, I think Adam Copeland has reached his, and I gotta wonder, what the hell was in that crate on Saturday that caused Christian Cage to step back and his entire patriarchy in the process? He had the numbers game. He had a 4-on-1 advantage Saturday where he could have wiped out Adam Copeland again. So what is the one thing that Adam Copeland has that Christian Cage apparently can't overcome? And is that going to be the difference next week where it all began, it's going to end? You said it, JJ. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Wednesday night next week. Dynamite. TNT Championship. Adam Copeland, Christian Cage 3. I Quit match.
You want to know what was in the box? It was a pair of the old ENC sunglasses and a kazoo.
You really think that he was literally showing Christian Cage a ghost of his past?
Totally.
I just wanted him to pop.
Totally reeks of awesomeness. You know what? I want that. I want that to happen so that way they could do a 5-second pose, all for it leading to Edge just uppercutting the shit out of Cage. Because that would be hilarious.
I mean, could you imagine Edge doing the kazoo to AEW themes? Freaking him playing Judas on the kazoo.
He does the kazoo theme for the new theme pop. He goes.
All right, who is Shivani bringing to the ring?
You know exactly who's bringing to the ring, Rob. That's the All Elite, Rob. Will Ospreay. I love this theme, by the way. I'm so glad he's got it back.
Elevator.
Hey,
oh my God, he's in another football jersey. Is this like his new gimmick now?
Look, Will Ospreay is always just going to be himself, bro. It's not really a gimmick, it's just his personality.
I love Ospreay.
Coming off an incredible win over Kyle Fletcher last week on Dynamite's main event, and it made official. Let's fucking go, James. Will Ospreay goes one-on-one for the first time ever against the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, at AEW Dynasty Sunday, April 21st in St. Louis.
Okay, 2 things. Number 1, Matthew, are you trying to get us sent to the hospital with alcohol poisoning?
Yeah, please
Number
don't.
2, Will Ospreay versus Owen Hart. Think about it.
Oh, you can only
That would have been fucking amazing.
That would be cool. Whoa!
that place!
Oh, spray!
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, spray! Oh, spray!
Might be the only reason I buy Fight Forever Part 2 if they ever release another game is to fucking have that match.
They need to release another game, and they need to really update their shit like that.
Well, again, that's a whole different department. Ask Kenny Omega more about that. Well, let's hear what Tony Schiavone is going to hear about from Will Ospreay, considering Bryan Danielson for the challenge, and Will Ospreay accepted it.
All right. Again, my stuff is muted.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna put up a bruv counter, so let me know how many times he says it.
Oh, how many times Will Ospreay says it? Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Not the fans. Yeah, let's see what's that.
It's gonna be like the bro counter on a Vince Russo show.
Beautiful people of Boston.
Yeah, we're beautiful. The British man says it. Yeah.
Oh, hold yourself, James. I went to. Emulate the career of Bryan Danielson. Times in Japan. Enthusiasm. Independence. 50, 500, 5,000. Bryan Danielson left it in the ring every time. And Daddy did. Fan of his work. Staring down the lens, Japanese Kramer, seeing him the past. And looked at me and said, prove it.
Yeah.
What you said was fun time. In a match with Kenny Omega. Yeah, Tiger Driver 91, which nearly killed him, man.
Yeah.
Judge him on his knuckers. Rough.
That's one.
Said, was it worth it? The piercing out of his head.
Yeah.
More blood came out. Yeah, bro, it was worth it. Coming out as the winner. That's 2.
Yeah, by the way, what a promo this guy
That
is.
match.
So underrated.
Get right. Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson, Will Ospreay.
Look at the Boston, bruv. Yeah, wicked pisser.
So is that another one?
I would count it, bro. It was the sign, though.
Want Mr. Foot?
Okay, if he didn't say it, then it doesn't count.
Yeah,
that's true. They follow me. They follow everybody. Knows it. Tony Khan knows it. Boys and girls in the back know it. Everyone here knows it. Bro, I am the feeling. Restore the feeling. Yeah, restore the feeling. The tagline of AEW this year. But remind people what AEW is. This match is. Best in the world. Best rest of the 21st century. Only one man walks out winner. Damn right. I love this hype.
God, man.
Let me tell you this. One thing you learned from Bryan Danielson. I could have respect. And man stands opposite me. Don't plan on dying, bruv. It's your life or mine. The moment we both stand in this ring. Rich! This is professional wrestling. Bruv.
Dude.
This is what AEW is all about. Who is the best wrestler in the world? April 21st. Let me tell you. Because my name is Will Ospreay. And I'm on another level. And he very well might be. We are going to see the greatest professional wrestler this generation versus probably the best professional wrestler of all time. Will Ospreay, Bryan Danielson restore the feeling and define greatness at AEW Dynasty Sunday, April 21st. I cannot wait.
Can we just talk about this? That was Conor McGregor levels of fucking hype.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that was absurd. Like, people sleep. I'm telling you, they sleep on this guy on the microphone. Screw his in-ring ability for a second. They sleep on him on the stick. This guy is absurd. The match was already sold to me, and then Ospreay spoke about the match, and now I'm ready to go into the match.
Well,
and now we've got the Virtuosa backstage. Long may she fucking reign.
Is this a numbers game you want to play? Then let's play. Because I have no problem finding a partner and meeting you both next week in Toronto. And since you're ready to have a tag team match this Friday on Rampage, maybe we'll stick around and have a closer look. I suggest you watch your shoe because it's hanging straight up your ass. Yes, Deanna, shimmer where the sun don't shine. Bring it back to full color. I'm sorry. Anyway, as we move forward, it sounds like Deanna Purrazzo has something for the numbers game, and we'll be watching Mariah May and Toni Storm's tag match this Friday very closely, throwing the challenge out for next week, Wednesday in Toronto for a women's tag match as we move forward. Guns up and breathe with the switchblade.
Oh, boy.
Time for Jay White versus Darby Allin, and I have to wonder, is Jay White going to go at this solo? And what did Darby Allin said quietly to him that stirred the catalyst of professional wrestling?
We're about to find out, man.
Switchblade Jay White on a current record of 4-0 in AEW and 1/3 of the Ring of Honor World Six-Man Tag Team Champions.
He's going in alone. He sent the gun boys to the back.
Good.
So it's a straight up 1-1.
I'm expecting this to be the match of the night, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. Are you kidding me? You got two of the best young athletes in the world. Former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Former Grand Slam World Champion in New Japan Pro Wrestling in Jay White versus one of the biggest stars to come out. Probably one of the biggest success stories in All Elite Wrestling. And he's coming out right now.
And honestly, according to Darby Allin, this might be his very last match. And he said he's going to do what he always does in this. He's going to fight as if his life's on the line. Because after this match, he's heading up to climb Mount Everest, March 27th. So if this is Darby Allin's swan song, this is a hell of a way to go out. Speaking of going out, talk about AEW Revolution put out all the stops as he fell from the heavens through that glass pane. And yet somehow, risking his own well-being, he and Sting retired as the AEW Tag Team Champions and vacated the titles. And this Friday, we will have the AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament bracketology. And again, thank you, Sting. And now Darby Allin has to move
the landing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And now Darby Allin has to move forward the rest of his life, whatever's left of it, without Sting. And that's another question. What is Darby Allin now without Sting at his side?
We'll find out here in this match. Really quickly, I do want to address Darren G in the chat. Bruv is basically just another way of saying bro.
And I think I like bruv better because it's British.
Love bro.
Yeah. We've all kind of adapted saying it to each other here on the network. But yeah, bruv is just like saying, what's up, bro?
Yeah. Man, this is
going to be a banger right here. Hopefully Darby is 100%. I mean, you can see the ribs there heavily taped.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell he's kind of out of it still. He's trying to focus, but as Noah pointed out, he's trying to find his place in AEW stingless without a mentor by his side.
Oh, my God.
Think about
Good
this right
God
now,
Almighty.
Oh, my God. He should not even be wrestling, but I don't think he was going to miss this for the world because he knows, as you just pointed out, Noah, this might be Darby Allin's last public appearance, period.
And he accepts that. He even said, there's a very real chance I may not come back alive from climbing Mount Everest, despite his training. But he also told Jay White, are you done talking? Because I don't believe in all your hype. So at the end of the day, it's almost like Darby Allin is out to prove something more to himself, but he wants Jay White to prove something to him.
I'll tell you right now, Darby Allin's look very similar to a look that we saw when he first showed up in AEW when he fought Cody Rhodes back when All Elite Wrestling first started. A man who had nothing to lose. It's a very, very similar look. He was just taking it all in, man, right in the middle of TD Garden. Absolutely just soaking in what potentially might be his very last match in professional wrestling. And that's no hyperbole for where he's about to go.
Yeah,
White focusing his attack right now on the back, and you see again all the exposed targets. Ding! That Switchblade Jay White will have no problem exploiting referee Bryce Rensburg for this contest. Knife edge chopped is not the win out of Darby Allin.
Yeah, and
you know who I haven't seen yet tonight?
Who?
Aubrey Edwards.
Yeah, but I'm sure that will eventually change. Oh wow, forearm strikes.
I'm calling it now. Main event, as she should be.
Either that or the Jericho matches. She tends to always be there with Jericho.
Well, that's true as well. But, you know, sometimes things change, and they have a bigger ref corps, of course. Now they went from 4 to 6, so, you know.
And by the way,
given to the outside of the ring, and Darby Allin gasping for air. Now Darby Allin going for broke off the top rope, looking for. Whoa, man!
Oh, Jesus!
Nice swanton there off the top, taking Jay White down on the outside.
Shout out to another all-time great, Jeff Hardy.
And this guy should not be doing dives like that right now with how injured he is. And you know what? He's throwing caution to the wind. And this, you know, I just mentioned his first match in AEW with Cody Rhodes. This is very similar, almost eerily similar to the match that Cody Rhodes had with Seth Rollins in the Hell in a Cell. Absolutely taped up, bullseyes everywhere. And he's injured.
Going into that. What a bullet, Tope!
The problem with Darby is that at some point the referee has got to figure out what's best for Darby here. He might injure himself before he can even start climbing Mount Everest at this rate.
Yeah, even on one leg, Darby Allin is going to do this as if, again, he literally has only one last life to give for one last moment. Again, he said AEW gave me a dream, let me live it. It all came true. This is from a guy that was homeless prior to being a part of All Elite Wrestling in Georgia. He admitted that literally last week, Wednesday. Now just driving Jay White. Oh no!
Oh! Snap suplex onto a steel chair in the barricade right on Darby's bad back.
Look at the way that chair warped, by the way, with the contact of Darby Allin's lower right side.
Oh my God. And it looks like he's going to use those steps to his advantage, too.
I don't know what Jay White's trying to do here at this point, but clearly whatever Darby Allin said to him that we don't know about sparked something in the Switchblade.
Yeah, it's brought him back to the Switchblade era.
Oh, no, man!
Oh, my God!
Careening off the side of the steel ring steps, up and over them and into the barricade again. Can Darby Allin get him back in this fight? Stay tuned. Wrestling Quality Picture in Picture. Yeah,
we should discuss that because he flipped over the steps, crashed his knees right over him. He skidded across that LED board. That has to kill, especially when you just took probably one of the most insane bumps of your entire career, immediately clutching that lower back. Look at this again.
Like you talk about insane bumps. This is the same guy that has jumped off waterfalls, has lit himself on fire, has broken bones while skateboarding. He's the definition of daredevil, stunt junkie, adrenaline fool, worse than anybody I know in AEW.
Yeah.
For real, like you realize how many people think he's going to do a coffin drop off of Mount Everest.
Oh, dear.
Because that's just how insane he is.
Cover 2. How do you coffin drop off a mountain, though?
You just keep your rope on, you jump and rappel.
And let's not give Darby ideas, please. Don't
I don't think Darby watches us faithfully, so I think we're safe there. But
you
also,
know what? You know
don't
damn
say
well
that.
He's already thought about it.
Yeah,
we don't have to give him ideas.
You're
and
probably
by the way, don't say that he doesn't watch us, because we know for a fact that some people in AEW land have watched us in the past. I don't want to even give him the idea if he hasn't even thought of it yet.
That's a fair
Dude,
point.
who's to say that our scumbag didn't just call his phone and leave a voicemail? Be like, dude, those guys that worked with that Jeff Meacham guy think that you should do a coffin drop off of Mount Everest.
Oh my God.
Yeah, MJF also get well soon. MJF hasn't been seen since World's End as he's recovering from a plethora of injuries. And you wonder when our scumbag will come back. And speaking of that scumbag, Switchblade Jay White challenged him for the AEW Championship last year at Full Gear. You honestly wonder if Jay White lost his way since then, when he tried to put all the stops and still came up short.
Definitely feel like Jay White has been missing something. But these trio titles that the Bullet Club Gold and the Acclaimed have now, creating the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, I think have given him a little bit of purpose once again. A lot of people don't like it. They think that he's turning too gimmicky, that he's kind of sold out. I'm enjoying this new side of Jay White. But showing this match shows that he can go back to what made Switchblade the Switchblade.
Oh,
Bottom rope, crossbody, springboard, gets the 2 counts. We're back here to action at AEW Dynamite. And again, sometimes you need to take it easy, but do you get too comfortable? And does Darby Allin think that Jay White maybe has gotten too comfortable? Forgot where he was. Oh!
Got tripped up and bagged first on the top turnbuckle on his bad back.
Look, I know we're used to seeing Darby Allin endure, withstand, and face an onslaught of brutal punishment. Why he's 100%? I don't think Darby Allin's even 10% going into this match.
No, he's probably at most he's 30%, and that's not saying a lot. Oh!
Again, focus attack on the back. Now Jay White removing some of the bandages.
Oh no!
Exposing more of that crack with that knife-edge chop back of the head, right between the shoulder blades.
And the problem with that is, like, Jay White's one of the best at throwing a knife-edge chop, too. Yeah, so that's got to kill. Ooh.
And again, that big cut also on the chest right now. Hard Irish whip to the other corner. And Jay White right now mocking the Icon Sting, now retiring. Pays forward with a stinger splash from the corner. Darby gets out of the way. Darby right now trying to mount some offense here.
That whiplash was crazy for Jay White, too. It looked like he was trying to go for his slingshot stunner.
Combination offense by Darby Allin, as we always see him do. A Blade Runner again, counter. Up and over, looking for it again. Dominator!
He got it this time.
There's a moment Darby Allin needs. Up and over. Yoshitani cover 2-0.
Notice he didn't get all that Yoshitonic, though. His back is really killing him. He couldn't get the full rotation.
Last supper with the bridge. No!
Whoa.
And to your point, again, the damage done to the back, unable to hold that bridge in that last supper pinning variation. Oh, look at the chest.
Oh my God. The chest and the back, by the way. The bruises are absurd. I'm almost convinced that after the match, you could convince me he might have a torn pectoral muscle just because of the damage. It actually is eerily similar to Cody Rhodes back in Hell in a Cell because the bruising is there. Oh my God. And the marks are still there from the time he went into the glass at Revolution.
I don't think that easily recovers, to just saying.
No.
Darby Allin just coming in, though, throwing everything he has left in him. Big forearm to the side of Jay White. Irish whip, reversal, Irish whip, up the second. Look for coffin splash.
Oh, my God. Got countered into a German suplex. Both men are down, I think, because Jay White still hit the back of his head. But Darby just got destroyed off that.
Again, that just comes down to the counterintuitive nature of all the ultimate counterpuncher, arguably in the business. And that is Switchblade Jay White. For all the hoopla and ha-ha he's done lately, let's not forget how gifted Jay White is. Massive Uranagi cover, hook of the near leg, and a 2 count. And every move is driving out more win out of Darby Allin. And again, further punishment on that back.
I've seen this man fight Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker. We saw him earlier tonight. You want to talk about generational rivals? A lot of people sleep on Jay White being one of those. Oh my God, what is about to happen here?
No, I don't know. I sense disaster. And again, the rakes in the back of Darby Allin. Jay White taking Darby Allin up and over. Darby Allin reversing. No, Scorpion Death Drop!
Oh my God, did he hit that right on the top of the Chrome Dome?
Now finally lays over in the cover, and Jay White finds his foot to the bottom rope.
Yeah, and that was just a desperation cover by Darby. He wanted to get the match done quickly, and he forgot about his surroundings because of how much he's usually very high ring IQ, but he is in so much pain that he completely forgot and it passed his mind.
Now Jay White right now looking for a free,
No,
but
no,
look at
no,
where
no.
he's at. The crowd coming to their feet. Darby Allin is picking up something. Off the top rope, coffin drop to the apron. Oh God. He hit the edge of the apron, by the way. He did not just hit the floor. He hit the edge of the apron on the way down.
Oh my God, Darby's dead.
Right, Svensberg's trying to get 10 counts, and Jay White will gladly take a count out.
Yeah.
5. There's like, look at that freaking crime scene here. Dead body. Up to 8.
No way.
Up to 9.
No way.
Alive breaks the count, but Jay White immediately capitalized. Play runner, cover 2, and Jay White with the win.
It doesn't shock me. You could have counted to 100. He shouldn't have even gotten back in the ring in the first place.
Impressive win by Switchblade Jay White once again at the expense of Darby Allin.
What a big dub here for Jay White. That's a huge victory for him.
First time ever singles encounter for these two. Very well might be the last time, as again, Darby Allin, whatever condition he's in, he still plans on leaving AEW March 27th to climb Mount Everest.
Yeah, no doubt. What a hell of a match to go out on. He literally gave everything he could to this company for everything they gave him.
Jay White had to win this match. There was no purpose in Darby winning.
Hold on here. Hold on. Come on, Jay. Come on. Seriously, man. Come on. I don't think they're done yet, guys.
Well, not yet, but look at this.
What?
Are you kidding me? A rare sign of respect from Jay White, of all people?
Oh, no. Oh, come on.
Oh, my God. I should have known.
And you realize who you're dealing with, right?
Yeah.
Try and make a call against Jay White. You try and do something at his expense, and you pay for it.
The catalyst of pro wrestling at its finest. Absolute trash human being as always.
Now
he's bringing us to the ring.
This isn't the style of the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass. Where are they to come and stop this?
Yeah, exactly. But someone needs to do something because Jay White's about to shatter Darby Allin's ankle.
No, you're kidding me. He's going to climb Mount Everest. Don't do this. Come on now.
It makes sense, guys. This is how they're going to write him off TV.
Come on. This is unnecessary. He's already going to be written off. He's climbing a mountain. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. The Acclaimed.
To your point.
Yeah, you're right. You were right on the money, Jay.
I'm about to say the Acclaim and Darby Allin, they're friends.
Daddy Ass getting in the face of the Switchblade here. What the fuck you trying to do, bro?
A little bit of a disagreement, malfunction at the junction.
Little bit.
I'm not sure what's about to happen here. And right now,
I'm thinking we're going to build up to Destiny champions versus champions.
Yeah, Hoyt's getting Darby Allin out of the ring.
Switchblade looks like he's gearing up for Billy's back there.
This is bullshit, he said Billy Gunn.
Whoa. Well, I mean, we've seen tensions before with Billy Gunn and Jay White. We've also seen them tagged successfully in trios action. So, I mean, well, oh, man!
Oh, come on!
What the hell?
Saw that coming.
Billy Gunn just got brained by a chair by Jay White.
And the Acclaim turn around to come after and save him.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah,
here.
come on. You guys knew there was no way the Acclaim and the Bang Bang Gang were going to coexist for the duration.
No, but I thought they'd last a little bit longer. Maybe make it to Double or Nothing or All In.
All I know is they need
on a bigger stage.
All I know is they need to get Darby out of here as soon as possible before they change their mind and break his ankle. But that doesn't mean the Acclaimed have to suffer. Come on now.
Well, if someone's going to pay the toll, I guess it's going to be the Acclaim tonight instead of Darby Allin. Thanks for coming, Bang Bang Scissor Gang.
Oh,
and
no.
Go for Blade Runner. Blade Runner!
Jesus.
That's all breaking down. Meanwhile, they're bringing Darby Allin back inside the ring. And Jay White looking to finish what he started.
Oh, no. They're still going to do it. Guys, come on. Get security out here.
I don't think no one else is going to come down and save Darby Allin at this point either. They claim laid out. The Gun Boys now walk down and... Oh, God!
Jesus Christ!
Oh, no. At the end of the day, what the hell is Jay White trying to prove here? What are you trying to prove? Literally breaking a man that's already broken.
Assert dominance. You know, like I pointed out earlier, a lot of people feel that Jay White has gotten soft, that he's sold out. Something like this shoots him right back in everybody's mindset. Now Jay White's going to be taken seriously.
Yeah. He just made a whole
I'm not saying it was a good way to do it, but that's the psychological reasoning right there, bro.
Again, the ultimate counter puncher, the catalyst of professional wrestling strikes again. Switchblade Jay White. And you wonder, honestly, before Darby Allin's little whisper last week, was this in Jay White's mind the whole time since the Bang Bang Scissor Gang formed? Either way, so much for that sixth person. It's all about Bullet Club Gold at the end of the day. The Acclaim, Billy Gunn, and Darby Allin laid out, and Darby Allin's ankle might have been shattered. Daggum.
Yeah, as a result of all that crap. I will say.
Hope you had fun, Chris, at the local wrestling show. Sounds cool.
Nice.
It was really
and
good.
Really quickly, Walter pointed out in the chat room that those chops were loud as fuck in the arena. TV probably doesn't do it justice.
No, they don't. I guarantee you they don't. Jay White has two of the heaviest hands in the business. Those chops leave marks.
Really quick, and I just
got full
wanted
commercial, so you're good now.
I wanted to do this for Darby, and Noah, I think you should join in on this as well. And I only do this because where Darby's going, he's going to need all the prayers he can get. This was a gift from my Uncle Gary. It's got a lot of significant religious value to it, and I want to actually lead a prayer for Darby. And I say that because thoughts, prayers, whatever you want to give, I think Darby needs all of them. So as I do this, I want everybody to kind of join me out of respect for Darby and what he's about to do.
All right, go for it, bro.
Dear God, if it be your will, please protect Darby in his adventure to climb Mount Everest. Give him all the strength that he could possibly have. What many men tried to do before and have failed to do. Please give him your guidance, give him your wisdom, give him your power, give him your will, give him anything that you possibly can to get him through that tumultuous journey. And we pray for his family. We pray for his AEW family and his family in real life. We pray for everybody that cares and loves for Darby Allin, not only as a professional wrestler, but as a human being and as a soul on this planet. Oh, dear Lord, please, if it be your will, please protect him in his journey. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. The kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours now and forever. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and forever shall be, world without end. Amen. And if Mother Mary is listening as well, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
You only have to say amen once, but that was very powerful stuff, man. I respect that. Again, shoot. People, they could go whatever belief system they want, but again, we're all human at the end of the day, and truth be told, not everything is dictated by man, and hell with science. So, mad respect to you for that, and mad respect now as we return back to.
Typically, I wouldn't. I'm not even that religious, but I believe there is a God, and
that right there is enough for me, where I have even more respect for you than ever before. So, God bless you. Anyway, back to AEW with Lionheart, Chris Jericho, and JJ. There she is. Let's hear it for Aubrey. Coming off a win from Teton over last week's Collision, Chris Jericho back to the CMLL roots and get your chips out because they said Hawk.
And say his name and you shall appear.
Apparently the fans broke out in Aubrey chants, and it
Damn right
legit distracted her and makes her smile.
Again, we love Aubrey. We respect Aubrey Edwards. We admire her personality. She's a great referee. And at the end of the day, you respect one another and support each other and just your life and enjoy wrestling. And she loves this. She absolutely loves this. You can tell whether she's literally in that ring or on the AEW Unrestricted podcast, which of course you can listen to on AEW. Hook, of course, still our FTW champion after that ridiculous FTW rules match last week, defending the title against the Machine Brian Cage, still holding on to Red Rum after falling back first in tax. The resilience of this man's pain threshold.
Yes.
I respect Aubrey as long as she's not refereeing a Jeff Jarrett match.
Oh, come on. Let it go. He was never going to be a champion, damn it.
He is champion. He is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre champion, damn it.
I'm going to hold my integrity as the play-by-play guy and focus on who's here right now as the Gates of Agony make their way towards the ring. Former 2/3 of the Ring of Honor six-man tag champs, two-time Ring of Honor six-man tag champs.
Looking like extras from the Lion King stage show on Broadway.
I was about to say.
That goes back to their bit of a heritage joke here with Tolo Leona and Yusuf Khan.
Semenya.
We got to get Jeff to do the thing he did from the highlight reel. But damn, poo! I swear it's really good.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Noah's wishing he could reach through the screen and bitch slap us both right now.
Well, specifically
now I'm just a simple man. I'm going to focus on what's on my screen and just enjoy professional wrestling. To hell with everything else.
Hey, we were focusing on what was on the screen, too.
Yeah, we were completely... As your color analysts, we were analyzing what was on our screen as it pertains to this match.
Not brought to us by Disney, but I digress on that.
Wait, hold on.
No, because this is TBS TNT. It's what brought to you by Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Wait, hold on.
That's still a thing, because I remember the old Thomas dude that used to do the dance on the commercial. That's a different conversation.
Six Flags is still very much a thing. It's just not as popular as the other establishments are.
Tag.
Hey, number one, in Massachusetts, it's actually still pretty popular. But I will say, real quick.
Whoa!
Nice double suplex by Jericho and Hook. Wait, JJ, we're color analysts?
Yes.
It's the midsection, looking to hoist up totally. Oh, no! Take the big man over.
Something about the same, right? We're white as fuck, man. And is something. I'm just saying, there's some racism if that's the case. I don't feel comfortable with this.
Noah, can you please hit James with it for me?
It's not even a commercial, but fuck it. Damn it, James! You freaking idiot! As the mixed boy on this panel.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Well, that actually, Def Lines. Never mind.
Here we go. Matthew with the take that'll get Noah hot. Jarrett's held more gold than Bryan Danielson in AEW.
Big lariat. I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to hold myself. Going to focus on that.
He won that.
Chris Jericho up across the top rope. Tatted Tolo Leona. Chris Jericho, Chanley Lionheart again. Tolo picking up speed. And God.
Jesus Christ.
God damn. Thought I just saw a car accident on the 15 freeway.
How often does that happen?
I think you saw it at the Zachin Bridge, which there's a lot of car accidents
Oh.
on the Zachin Bridge, believe it or not.
There's
Anyway.
also a lot of car accidents on the 15 freeway.
I wonder what more cars this happened. California or Boston? You be the judge. Multiverse media.
The answer was yes. Anyway.
I was gonna say, with all the booze in Boston, they
Hey.
might have a slight advantage.
And of course, speaking of advancing time, next time we cover AEW here, all of us will be at Collision and Battle of the Belts 10 in April. So stay tuned for more on that, folks. Post WrestleMania week. So Leona right now having his way with Chris Jericho, Lionheart. Of course, this tag team stems from the fact that the Gates of Agony have assaulted both Hook and Chris Jericho in the past week. As Jericho talks about that Lionheart's first match in this country was against Hook's father Taz at the ECW arena. Watch out!
My God!
Ooh.
Jesus.
Crashing
Again,
into that
knocking
table.
Jericho off of the outside ropes there.
As we go to WrestleMania picture in picture, don't go anywhere.
I mean, for a guy that's got a little bit of size to him, I mean, he could move.
Well, we saw Toledo in his first ever singles match a few weeks ago. So, again, this big man got some explosive agility with him.
I was going to say, most of these Samoans are deceptively fast. Think about the way Rikishi would move around that ring.
And funny enough, that's the trainer of Toledo, Rikishi.
So more bloodline. Yay, in wrestling. Woohoo!
Well, at least it's not over obnoxious. Friggin'. Anyway, I'm not going to go there.
Hey, not yet.
So should we acknowledge him?
I acknowledge Toledo, to be fair.
The only thing I acknowledge is insert here. Oh!
Wait, what? What do you mean? Insert who?
Yeah, that's for you to figure out. I'll never tell.
God damn it, Noah.
I will always be the enigma.
We love you, but you got to work with us sometimes, damn it, so we can play off you.
Well, he works with us,
Number
but I'm
two.
so confused.
Damn it, Noah, you freaking idiot.
Once the blue moon, even I have to, break my role.
Wait, does that mean I'm... When do I get to say it? It should be my job because he always calls me an idiot. Damn it, I missed my chance.
Well, JJ beat us in the punch. So once in the blue moon, more rare than in total eclipse, you might get your chance again before I leave this earth. Who knows?
Before you leave this earth, what are you gonna go climb Mount Everest too with Darby? Please don't. I'm scared. I'm already scared for one of the people. I don't want you going with them.
First off, I have no motivation to climb Mount Everest, let alone go there. And secondly, I don't have a passport. Tag.
Wait, you need a passport to go there?
No,
you're flying international.
Oh, damn it! Yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are, and we love you for it. Nice drop down there. Oh God!
Sorry, what were you saying, JJ?
I said, isn't Mount Everest in the States?
Cover.
I thought it was, but
Actually,
I don't
Mount
think
Everest might be in the States now that I think about it.
I swear it's in the States.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Mount Everest is in the States.
It's in Asia.
Wait.
Yay! I'm not an idiot, kind of.
Wait, I thought there was... What mountain is in the States that I'm thinking of? The K2's in Africa. I can't think right now of mountains. National Geographic. Go subscribe to National Geographic. They'll tell you later.
Can we just talk about the fact that this is the only show on YouTube history where you'll have a legitimate, serious prayer for a man that's literally about to risk his life to go to Mount Everest, and then they're trying to, in the same podcast, they're trying to figure out where it is on the geography.
Well, let's not forget that it was only about a week ago where we actually had a weather forecast as well.
That is
true. We're gonna watch along.
This multiverse of media is spanning horizons that you never thought was possible. And AEW tries to restore the feeling. And speaking of which, we're back here. Jericho off the second rope looking for the lion salt. Got high on Bishop Khan. And Hook stands ready in the corner.
I'm not gonna lie, knowing that TK has booked Rob Van Dam for 420, I kind of want Hook versus RVD for the FTW title.
I agree. And I think RVD should win it, by the way. What a great clothesline, though.
I mean, if anyone's like the FTW championship, it might as well be somebody that exhibits the FTW attitude. Beautiful suplex by Hook there. Until the another way. No way. No way. No way. No way.
Trip to Germany? No.
No.
Low bridge,
But he'll
though.
send him up and over.
Takes Toledo to the outside. But Chicago hooking up hook.
We should be calling these the hook plexes now.
Northern Lights suplex with a bridge, too, and Toa saves the match.
Such a beautiful suplex.
I know, right? The bridge, the
oh my God.
The place on the toes. Perfect form by Hook. Oh, that pump kick was pretty strong there, too. A schoolboy now by Hook on Bishop Khan. Gets a 2 count. Watch Tola, though. Watch Tola again. Off the ropes. Can Hook hoist Tola up and over.
Oh, my
nice
God.
Trip to Germany there.
Yes, German. Again, how much does that take out Hook, though? Bishop Khan again. Hook him in the fireman's carry. Oh!
German hook plex, but it got countered with a detonation kick.
Hook on the far leg. Got his position. Gets a 2 count.
Ooh.
Hook able to kick out of that.
Please don't beat my boy Hook. Leave Hook alone. He's my boy. Don't do it.
I mean, we know Hook can take a beating. We also know his resilience for pain after enduring Samoa Joe and surviving Brian Cage.
Yep, they're calling for something here.
Wait a minute. Hook able to counter, though. Looking for Red Rum. Looking for Red Rum on Bishop Khan. Ooh, speed of the minds. Ankle pick by Chris Jericho takes totally on the outside. Two legal men in the ring. Hook right now trying to trap Bishop Khan. Toa set into the ring post. Hook trying to bring Bishop Khan down.
He's on the mat.
He's trying to break that grip. That grip's not firmly in. Hand fighting. Jericho.
Oh my God. No.
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 Submission.
The lion salt. The
Lion
lion
salt
tamer there.
They're both cinched in. Meanwhile, Triangle Dropkick takes Toa Leona out again. And Hook has Red Rum. And that's it. That's it. Hook and Jericho with the win.
Wow.
Good shit.
For a first time ever, tag team match together. Hook and Chris Jericho with the win over the Gates of Agony tonight at Big Business. And you wonder, may you see this team possibly in the AEW tag team tournaments. Strong first outing for Hook and Jericho. Or excuse me, Lionheart and Hook.
Lion Hook.
How about Big Things, Kyle O'Reilly, who came back to All Elite Wrestling, starting to do things now his own way on his own. His first match be this Saturday Collision against the bounty hunter, Brian Keith.
I will just say, I mean, Lion Hook is at least better than Warjo. So there is that.
You're not wrong. Speaking of which, go backstage to Kyle O'Reilly, another guy that he wasn't sure if he ever would be able to do this again.
That's very accurate.
Again, 2 years to find their wrestling again. Couldn't physically pick up his daughter. Whoa. Neck got better, arm got better. He's here. Look at the landscape. He wonders if he could still hang. Most competitive roster in the history. That's damn right. Look at the guy who's pressed by. Guy has sights set on. Guy that thinks he can bring out that Kyle O'Reilly. Bounty hunter Brian Keith. All right. First match back in almost 2 years. His home country, Ottawa.
Duel?
And here comes Roderick Strong.
A duel? Did he just say he challenges him to a duel?
No. He's back in his home country, Ottawa. Want to do it on your own? Do it on your own. Roderick Strong respecting Kyle O'Reilly's wishes. Oh, that was nice. For now. This Saturday. First match back. Doing on his own.
Damn, that means Brian Keith is probably going to have to job out to Kyle O'Reilly. I like Brian Keith.
Well, good luck to both men. Should be a great singles contest. As we get ready for the match that's ahead, we look back at Riho, the first ever AEW Women's World Champion, crowned the premiere of Dynamite, as we look at her opponent, Willow Nightingale, who, of course, beat
they're
Mercedes
showing
Moné
the video.
They are showing the video.
Last year to become the inaugural AEW Strongest Champion. Of course, Willow also won last year the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament. Both these women have had a tremendous upside in their 2023 and looking to continue strong through 2024 in an ever-evolving landscape. This will be a first time ever one-on-one encounter. Still to come tonight at Big Business, Rico versus Willow Nightingale, where Willow has set her sights to become the face of TBS.
This is a damn good video package.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
backstage,
really well
we see
done.
Riho getting ready.
We're about to see a black.
Ooh. Look forward to your match tonight. Good luck.
My God,
thank you.
I'm just happy I got to see Moné again.
Our main event, Willow Nightingale, Rico, coming up next. Big Business.
See, that's the stuff that they've needed to be doing all along. I'm so glad they've started doing that stuff more recently.
Yes.
Like I said, it seems like it's been since the turn of the year here. Well done. I don't know who finally got into TK's ear. I don't know who the production is hooking this up, but goddamn, that was good.
It has to be Kenny. Come on. He's been champion in the women since like the
But they
start
also
of
hired
everything.
that one worker from that used to work alongside Mercedes Moné
That's
as
true.
part of riding for her and the women's division. So again, the women's division getting more attention, restoring the feeling, making you care about them, teaching you about them, hyping them up more than ever in an ever-evolving landscape. And the fact of the matter that right now Tony Khan is literally building a relationship with Stardom, as the president of Stardom is there as well tonight.
Oh, really? Okay, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, since Rosa
Forbidden
Ogawa is no
Door, it's
longer
like
in the chair,
3 months
there's a
now?
real chance that Stardom might get involved in AEW.
Yeah, in Forbidden Door time is going to be around the corner sooner than we
Exactly.
expected. Shit. All right, I'm here for it.
Big business, quite literally big business for the women's division more than anything.
Big business. All the business, all the big.
Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it because, at the end of the day, I'm all about respecting and presenting to the highest degree women's professional wrestling, women in wrestling, women wrestling. Damn it. But still, nobody's going to ever beat the knockouts. But anyway, AEW.
Wow, I don't know, man.
AEW, lot of potential. NXT trying to create. WWE, get your shit together. Stop throwing together tag teams like IKEA.
Like IKEA.
Tell me it's a
wait, no. IKEA, at the very least, IKEA has parts that make sense together. Okay, let's be fair to IKEA.
I wouldn't know. I'm never out there. I just know you get extra parts that you don't use.
No. Listen. You want a really good comparison to WWE's tag team division? WWE's tag team division for the women is like Building 19.
All right.
Stop me when I'm telling lies. If you know, you know.
We go backstage right now with Ray Paquette with Hook and Chris Jericho. Lion Hook. You called it.
God damn it.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Thank you.
He doesn't pretend.
Of course, had to represent my Chase University shirt since the old Thea Hale is back.
I'm not doing that. No. Just go focus on this. Hook. That's why next week on Dynamite, live from Toronto, I'm challenging you, Lionheart versus Jericho versus Hook in AEW for the first time ever. Let's do it. All right, so Hook versus Lionheart, Chris Jericho, first time ever next week on Dynamite.
There was some audible boos for Jericho for that one.
Dasha, go ahead and introduce our main event. Aubrey Edwards, our referee. Oh, Women's Showcase! Let's freaking go!
Jeff Meacham. He showed up for a second.
And alongside her friend, Chris Statlander and Stokely Halfway.
Dude, and Daniel makes a valid point. Who thinks that Stokely's going to turn and join Mercedes here?
Yeah,
very real possibility that Stokely and Chris go backstage. These women are going to duke it out on their own.
Yeah, just because he's backstage don't mean he not going to turn on him. That's exactly what's about to happen. I'm almost convinced.
Well, I'm just going to focus on the two in the ring that matter right now because Will Nightingale and Riho have a big spot to fill.
Yeah, you think?
As both women look to take one step closer towards maybe challenging for the TBS Championship or the AEW Women's World Championship. And speaking of champions, here comes the first ever AEW Women's World Champion. Here comes Riho.
Yeah, first
I still
ever.
Can't believe the wrestling prowess and tenacity of this young lady. Get this, folks. 26 years of age, 17 years in the game.
Wow.
Jesus.
Trained by Emi Sakura.
Man, Riho, I mean, let's talk about this too. You want to talk about the first ever AEW Women's World Champion. How about the first New Japan Strong Openweight Women's Champion in Willow Nightingale? You got two historic first time ever women here in this match, main eventing Dynamite tonight. Bell rings and here we go.
Well, with the condition of this show, I think that's fitting, James, to say here.
Absolutely.
Well, obviously, it's going to be a match of power versus tenacity and agility on paper, as you can see. But we also know how tough Riho is as well.
Yes.
Mutual respect right here.
And the thing we got to remember too is we know what Willow can do against a smaller opponent as well. She has had a classic against Julia in that very tournament she won the championship on.
See Willow
to be
right
fair,
now.
most of Willow's opponents are smaller opponents.
Well,
Yeah,
again,
that's
Willow is legit a powerhouse of the women's division. Very few could match her for her strength.
Exactly.
And Willow right
You
now.
got to look at women like Awesome
God!
Dawn
Cover.
to be able to match the strength.
No, Riho bridges out. Accelerates on the ropes with the drop kick. Rocks Willow to the corner.
And you forget how powerful her kicks are. Even if she looks small, she does not skip leg day. Jesus, what a knee strike.
Again, Riho endorsed by the likes of Kenny Omega, once in mixed tag team action alongside the Cleaner. Of course, coming off a great win last day against Chris Statlander. Since AEW World's End, Riho has not lost a match. Drop kick!
Jesus!
Drop kick from Willow.
That had some oomph with it.
She got drop kicks and she returned with a fuck you.
Willow and Riho, our main AEW continues in one last picture-in-picture. Stay tuned, folks. This is a great match so far. I'm liking this early exchange. Again,
Hey, where's all that anger and hatred to your dislike of commercials? I haven't heard that once here on this show.
Okay, first off, you guys have been on a roll with other conversations from TED Talk to politics to stories that I haven't had to throw out an event about Jeff Jarrett commercials. A nice schoolgirl by Rico, and a 2 count. 2, I still fucking hate television, which is why I always treat TV play-by-play much differently than pay-per-view play-by-play, where it just keeps focusing on wrestling, not some piss-poor third-party market advertising bullshit. And 3, it's not the usual spot. It's the 9:50 p.m. Standard Time, which I always expect a commercial break here. That pisses me off in general. Short range layup by Riho. And now,
By the way, you might want to pause for like a second, brother, because you're like ahead of us by like a split second.
Oh, really? I did see
Yeah.
your Discord buffer a couple of times through the night, so it happens.
Yeah,
Again,
sure.
Willow right now having her way with Riho, just clubbing her down with these lariats. Now
Uh-oh.
falling up off the ropes, went for the senton. Riho able to roll out of the way.
Let me know. Is she striking?
Yeah, of course Riho's striking. Dude,
Oh,
literally,
no,
it's a
let's
second. All right? It's TV. Let's just get through this. All right? It's a second. A second's not going to kill us.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that might compress Riho, but that's a whole different conversation.
Riho is going to be turned into a shish kebab if Willow has her way.
Well, right now, Willow's
damn.
having her way, trapping her in the bear hug, squeezing the oxygen out of her. I also want to give a quick congratulations out to Stephanie Valkyr, who was able to defeat Julia for the NWW Strong Women's Championship, stopping Julia's reign at 249 days. Attempted on the V10, but only got through 9 defenses. Congratulations to Stephanie. Snap German suplex. Cover. And a 2 count.
Heavy
of course,
rumors that Julia is going to be making her way to WWE soon. Now that she's lost the title, could be any time.
She also might go with Rosie Ogawa if he starts up his own women's promotion, since Rosie's no longer in charge of Stardom. So we'll have to see what happens as the landscape of women's wrestling continues to evolve everywhere. Some places better than others, but that all comes down to hindsight and booking philosophy and who's in charge of the pen and paper. Of course, Willow Nightingale has also had her fair share of momentum this year after beating Sky Blue and winning for her team at Revolution, pitting Sky Blue again. Willow Nightingale arguably has had more momentum this year so far than Chris Statlander. As we return back here at AEW Dynamite Big Business Main Event, Rico, Willow Nightingale, first time ever one-on-one encounter after we welcome the new CEO to AEW, quote-unquote, Mercedes Moné, in our opening here. It's been one of the very fun nights in that professional wrestling. Cartwheel escape by Rico, but picking up around. Drops Willow. Looking for that Tiger Feint kit. What's the area code in Boston?
781.
And Rico right now. Momentum shifting in favor of Rico. Looking to go from the top rope. Big cross body cover.
1, 2.
No.
Ooh.
Strong kick out by Willow still.
Willow looks like she's getting frustrated. She needs to keep her focus.
Well, Willow said last week, I can beat Riho. And again, I think that's the one thing that people underestimate. And speaking of next week's Dynamite, it is official. Eddie Kingston will defend his AEW Continental Championship against the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. Wait, what?
Wow,
Why are they
V-trigger, by the
giving
way.
it away on Dynamite instead of saving that for Dynasty?
Well, clearly they have a different plan. Oh, Rico, great plan there with the roll-up. Almost got Willow.
Again, she don't skip leg day. Dragon suplex incoming, but no way you're going to get a woman out like that out. Oh, wait!
Northern
What?
Lights bridge cover too. No.
Holy shit. I don't even know how she was able to pull that off, but she damn near didn't get her all the way over. She landed her on her head, it looked like, for a second, but
that just
she
comes
was able
down
to
to
kick out.
that comes down to lower center of gravity and the height disadvantage that Riho had that played in her favor on getting that low German suplex with a bridge.
Well, Northern Lights.
Riho going up top here.
Got her in position, looking for the diving stomp. Riho looking for it, miss, and Willow creates this is a bluff. Period. Off the apron, crash and burn.
Ouch!
As Riho got out of the way of the attempted senton. Oh, man. Nasty splat on the floor. Now, Riho on the apron. Watch out, Aubrey! Oh!
Coup de grace.
Double foot stomp. Running from the apron to the floor through Willow. If Riho can get Willow in the ring, he's got a great chance to win this match here.
That was a brutal double foot stomp, by the way.
Now returning to the ring, might be looking to start a 10 count. Rico will take a count out here. I wouldn't blame her one bit.
Honestly, considering she's Willow Nightingale's the bigger opponent.
Again, you don't know what's going through Riho's head, though. Riho might welcome Willow getting back in there. Might want to see what Willow's made of. Again, we are talking about Japanese strong spirit.
Yeah, well, no doubt. Oh, my God. What the heck is she planning on this? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
On the apron, the Dragon Sleeper.
The Dragon Suplex.
Double stop to the heart. And Rico, can she hook the leg? Can she beat Willow? No.
So close.
I have to leave that strictly just to the body weight. The difference in weight on the fall there was the only way Willow kicked out of that.
And by the way, we do have to point out as well that Willow is grabbing the back of her head. She landed on that apron hard off that Dragon Suplex.
Or it could have been off of that Northern Lights.
Either one.
Damage, no doubt. And one falling in. Whoop. With the knees. Willow able to duck underneath. But Rico's still on the attack. Throwing elbows right now to Willow. Willow rocks Rico, creating separation for the time being. And Rico looking to follow in. Oh, rising knee strike. Willow off the ropes. Whoa, God, ran through her with the lariats.
Just her weight alone bouncing off the ropes was able to get that clothesline. She didn't even put her full power into it.
And the last loss that Willow Nightingale suffered in singles action was to Julia Hart November 10th.
Straps come down. Willow's
Rico
ready.
hoists her up. Nope, Rico. And the roll up. And the roll through.
What?
And the jackknife the cover. Unable to hold on to it, though. Willow looking to
What
get her
a counter.
gut wrench.
Going for the Dr. Bomb.
The big with the power bomb. Planted 2. Willow with the win.
Wow.
Good hit.
What a great series of counters by both women. That was awesome.
Tremendous main event contest by these two women as Willow Nightingale continues her winning ways, being the first ever AEW Women's World Champion. Big victory for Willow Nightingale. Take a look at this. To your point, the great transition, the gut wrench, the Babe with the power bomb. Sit out, deep hook. Rhea was not keen out of that.
That was just a great wrestling match, man, between two premier athletes in the women's division.
And think about this. Willow beat Riho. Chris failed to beat Riho. Willow has to be working her way up the rankings now, close towards the title opportunity. And you got to wonder what's going through Chris Statlander's mind about this. But then again, certainly halfway, didn't get involved.
And
show
you
of
gotta,
respect as the two women embraced before Riho rolled to the outside there.
yeah, and let's you mentioned what's going through her mind. What's going through Mercedes Moné's mind?
The lights went out.
Oh crap!
Oh,
what now?
geez.
Is
Wait a
there
minute.
powerhouse in Boston? What's going on here? DD Garden, pay your electric bill.
Not sure.
Oh, Julia Hart.
Julia Hart.
What behind you?
It's Skywalker, come on!
Willow's former friend and Julia Hart's running mates. It's Sky Blue and Julia Hart teaming up against Willow Nightingale, who's already coming off a great win, a hard-fought contest.
And the Sisters of the House of Black
having
now.
their way with Willow.
Yeah, the Sisters of the House of Black mean business here tonight, and big business, no pun intended. And the crowd's chanting for CEO, but I don't know if she's coming out here, honest to God.
You were saying?
Well, I guess say her catchphrase and she shall appear. I can't say her name because her name's not CEO, but you know.
Well, the CEO is leaving the office and making her way to the ring.
Wait, what?
They're like, oh, just clock Sky Blue.
So wait a minute. Why did she change outfits? I'm confused. I mean,
don't worry
it's
about
still
that.
a nice outfit, but I'm
Mercedes Moné and Julia Hart in the ring right now. Thank you, AEW. This is women's professional wrestling. Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
High kick. Uh-oh. Damn.
Rolling
Where's Julia
flatliner.
Hart? Mercedes Moné and Willow Nightingale standing tall. Let me say that again. Mercedes Moné and Willow Nightingale standing tall in the ring tonight at the end of Dynamite.
CEO chance raining down TD Garden again, and
The
look
Mercedes
at this
has
stare
turned her attention to Willow now.
Tremendous respect with these two, I'm sure, but you got to consider what the future will look like in long term with Mercedes Moné and Willow Nightingale, both in AEW.
Huh. No backstab.
Willow giving the ring right now to the CEO. Mercedes Moné right here, pick it up where she left off at the beginning of the show.
I'm down for it, yeah. CEO, and she's just dancing to it, man.
And again, Dvorak's New World Symphony remix. It's a new world in the AEW Women's Division as the CEO now is all elite. Tonight, Dynamite certainly picked up some big business, and further business is certainly to come on the way to Toronto this weekend at Collision and next week at Dynamite as we forge forward towards a dynasty. And again, next week is stat. We have Eddie Kings versus Kazuchika Okada, AEW Continental Championship, Adam Copeland, Christian Cage TNT Championship, I Quit match, Lionheart, Chris Jericho versus Hook. This Friday on Rampage, we have the AEW Tag Team Championship bracketology. And of course, this Saturday, Kyle O'Reilly's first match back in 2 years against Bounty Hunter Brian Keefe. This and so much more ahead in All Elite Wrestling.
Jesus. Yeah, and they're
But one
definitely
thing's for
promoting
sure,
the hell
guys.
out of this.
If the year motto for AEW is restore the feeling, I think they're very well on their way to doing it. And we'll hear next week from Mercedes Moné in Toronto on Dynamite.
And that's awesome. She's posing, she's hugging all the fans. Well, no, that might be her family, though. I'm not sure.
That honestly might be her family, man. Again, remember, she is a native.
I'm just happy she's here, man. I'm so happy. I get
And
to
you can
see
tell
her.
how happy she is. Look at her. She is
man.
illuminated. And
I'm loving
with
it.
that being said, Big Business comes to a close tonight, courtesy of the arrival of Mercedes Moné, our CEO, for the regular wrestling JJ Williams and for James Hebert. I'm Seminole Foster. Thank you for tuning into our coverage of AEW Dynamite Big Business. Business has certainly picked up.
Sure as hell has. Holy shit.
That was a hell of a show. Fun stuff.
That was a really good show.
Oh,
Even
man.
with the Bucks to suck there.
Yeah, it is what it is with that segment. But everything else, I mean, and again, the women killed it. Loved it.
Yeah.
I love seeing stuff like that. Great stuff.
That was really good. That was a really good show. Top to bottom.
Absolutely.
That was a great TV show.
Hey, I'm just ready for Friday, Saturday, and definitely next week in Toronto. Good God. Let's freaking go.
No doubt.
Woo. All right.
A hell of a good show. Hell of a good call. Going to take just a moment, show all the other upcoming watch-alongs that'll be coming up across the multiverse of media.
I'm going to die.
Yes, Big Business is still in it because I haven't re-edited it yet. But aside from that, we'll be right back after this and we'll say our goodbyes.
Sounds good.
And now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.
And of course, we have TNA under siege in May. We don't know when Double or Nothing's going to be. We now know officially when SummerSlam's going to be in August. And of course, we have Battle of the Belts 10 coming up in April. Again, as I always like to so politely and eloquently say, all the wrestling, 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 all the professional wrestling. Damn it! And sports entertainment. But sports entertainment's far more interesting this year than it has been for me in years.
Since Noah went ahead and stole my job here, yes, to his point, we have AEW Battle of the Belts coming up.
Yes!
Under Siege coming up.
Yes!
SummerSlam announced.
Yes.
All more things that are going to be added to that trailer as we eliminate the Big Business graphic.
Oh my gosh.
Wrestling.
Hell of a show.
Misa gonna die.
Misa all gonna die.
I'll die for this business to call continue great shit like this. I've called Sting's last match. I called Stone Cold and Vince segment. We're calling Rock and Roman. And hopefully Cody finally finishes the story. We got Ospreay and freaking Bryan Danielson, bruv. And who knows what TNA is about to do. I'm just excited for this business in general. Just top to bottom, let's fucking go. But now we actually get a moment to breathe and rest and think and pray and plan because we have nothing as far as watch along goes until WrestleMania week now. We can breathe.
Knock on wood that they don't add something.
Yeah, please don't.
Wow, I mean, next week's looking promising, but I'm fine just casually watching that.
I hope.
But yeah, and in addition to Steen's last match, you called Flair's last match too.
That's right.
Granted, it was about his 17th last match, but you still called it. So
Well, hindsight.
James laughing, but tell me what I'm telling lies.
You're
bro.
not telling lies, and you know what? He's gonna
not.
have an 18th coming soon. Just watch.
Oh, let's not jinx it. Seriously, bro.
It will be against Will Ospreay too. He'll get a 5-star match out of him at least.
There you go.
Guy can wrestle a broomstick, so he can wrestle Flair at this stage.
And the broomstick would get inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
All right, really quickly here before we get out of here. Make sure if you're in the SoCal area, you check out the LA Dolls March 17th and 31st at the Topanga Social. Jeff would probably murder me if I didn't promote his buddies there.
Yeah, of course.
Make sure you guys tune in this Saturday night for the Saturday night shenanigans that are open mic night. Got a lot to talk about. Working on the graphic. We've had 2 more Hall of Fame announcements. Of course, the debut tonight of Mercedes Moné will be discussed.
Yes.
As well as the Maxine Dupree, Candice LeRae segment from Raw on Monday.
Yeah.
And so much more. So make sure you guys tune in for all of that. And that is going to just about wrap it up here for the evening. Noah, can you take us out as you always so eloquently do?
First off, thank you, AEW, for another great night of professional wrestling fun as the industry continues to give us so much to anticipate and look forward to. And again, welcome, Mercedes Moné. I look forward to inspiring things in and out all across the women's division, particularly in AEW, especially with Starman involved. But as always, folks, for I do this with friends of the multiverse of media, commentary, open mic night panelists, is simply because I, at least, can call myself, don't know about the rest, a simple man and a lifelong fan of professional wrestling, damn it, who only wishes to encourage all of you and remind you, quite simply, that there are no winners, there are no losers, there are no betters, just fans with opinions for this passion we all share. At the end of the day, folks, support one another, respect each other, protect your mentality too, treasure your families, and just enjoy life and enjoy professional wrestling. It is truly as simple as that.
Definitely want to reiterate the protect your mentality part.
Yes.
It's very easy to get caught in the rabbit hole of toxicity with the IWC. Protect your mentality. Do your best not to get caught up in it.
Yes, amen.
For the simple man, Noah Foster. For the He Man, James Hebert. For the boss man, whose name is on the marquee, Jeff motherfucking Meacham. I have been your producer and second color commentator for the evening, the renegade of wrestling, JJ Williams. Thank you all for joining us and tuning in to this presentation, and we will see you all Saturday for Open Mic Night.
Have a good night, folks, and welcome.
Oh my! Could it be? It is! It's boss time!
And Mercedes Moné is officially all elite.
The Jeff Meacham Network's Multiverse of Media. For over 15 years, the recognized symbol of excellence and the standard bearer in coverage of sports and entertainment.